Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to A Podcast Will Save This Relationship. I'm Josh Jenim.
I'm Sarah Sheher.
I don't know why I put my thumbs up
I
like
thought
this.
I would do a normal one because last time I just went bap, 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 bap,
Yeah, you gotta switch it up. Yeah,
and it was really annoying when I watched it.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you took notes
And then
didn't
I did
share
it again.
them with me, and then you just did it again. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome.
On today's episode of the podcast, we talked about Barry.
And Succession.
Only the finale, though, because we haven't watched the rest of the show. But yeah,
we did not do Starkett's Prophecy as a birthday gift to Josh.
Yeah, someone in the coffee made a coffee and said that, so I got something worse.
Yep, we read Reddit, Ask Reddit,
and, Advice Animals.
Yeah, so that was fun.
Yeah, and then we did regular Reddit, or Am I the Asshole in Relationship Advice posts.
And
that's about it. Yeah, so don't forget to comment, subscribe, hit the Gush bell, hit rate 5 stars on Apple and Spotify,
and go in the description to find the link to the Reddit post.
Reddit portion, yeah.
Reddit portion, not the posts.
Yeah, and rate and check out our Patreon, Buy Me Coffee at APWSTR on both of those sites.
Indeed.
Thank you all for watching. Enjoy the show.
Bye.
Bye. I don't know why I'm like drinking so much more water just because
it's out of a
Starbucks.
Starbucks
fucking cup.
We didn't get Starbucks today.
Yeah, this is from yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm a disgusting person.
That's not disgusting. It had water in it.
Water, yeah.
No sharks in the bathtub. That's how I sounded. Yeah.
Nice. How you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing good. I feel a little bit more sober now after that Matt Damon podcast.
Yeah, we did the Matt Damon podcast first today,
and I haven't eaten much. I've eaten pancake sticks.
Yeah, with the little sausages in them.
And then I drank some of my Japanese whiskey cocktail thing that I make.
Yeah,
which is the most strongest cocktail I can make.
Yeah,
to talk about Matt Damon.
And now she's coming. Hopefully, you're coming down from it.
And I think I talked about planes or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember anything. It's gonna be a lot of fun editing that.
Yeah, that'll be really good.
Because maybe like in how I heard it, I thought it was all like intelligible.
Oh, good.
But maybe later
it's just maybe like, what the fuck? It's like
I don't remember you like throwing stuff at the screen, being like, "I hate Matt Damon.
I hate him so much."
But I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad you're sobering up. I'm doing good.
Thanks.
Too.
That man's ruining my life. I think.
Yeah. You're driving you into alcoholism.
Yeah, I think
Every time he does something good, you're like, "No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No."
Doesn't mean I have to like him.
Doesn't mean I have to like him. Doesn't mean I have to like him. God. But yeah, no.
Do we just jump in?
We can just jump into it. We have a lot on the docket and a lot less time than normal to talk.
Indeed.
So
Barry. The finale of Barry
came out, as well as the second to the finale. So
usually we talk about that too.
We did the podcast one day late because we just didn't want to do it yesterday.
Yeah, we were just being lazy.
And one of the consequences of that is that both the Succession finale
and the Barry finale
happened. And I'm not even caught up on Succession, but I decided to watch the finale after the Barry finale.
I've seen like the first couple episodes of Succession, and I know one joke from season 2 of Succession, and now I've seen the finale of Succession.
Yeah, which honestly is all you need.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess let's talk about Barry first, because that is, I think, the best ending to a show I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
It stuck the landing.
The second to last episode, we can just go through it really quick because it was mostly setting up the last episode.
The last episode, yeah.
Basically what happened was Sally and Barry's son and their son. It's really hard not to categorize the son as just a form of Barry, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they really set that up in the beginning of the season, and they did fix it in the last episode.
Yes. Yeah.
I was shocked by the behavior of the actors in the last episode, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So they go to LA to find Barry because they're scared that they're being hunted down in their hometown, which they never kind of explain what's going on there.
That's fine. Whatever. Yeah.
And so they go to fucking LA and they can't find him, so they call Gene Cousineau, and they go over to his house, and they're sort of basically waiting there, and then they get kidnapped by NoHo Hank, who is now keeping them to get Barry back in. Barry was kidnapped by Jim Moss.
Yeah. and he let out that he paid Kusino $250,000 to make up. Well, he doesn't say
Janice Moss's murder.
He paid $250,000 to Jean. What's not said is because he wanted to make it up for Janice Moss. So that leads to the misunderstanding
of Jim thinking that Kusino convinced Barry to murder Janice Moss.
Yeah.
And that somehow Barry is like kind of innocent.
Oh my god, we gotta talk.
It's so fucking crazy.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. Yeah. And then Kusino, not Kusino, I'm sorry, I keep getting them mixed up. Fuchs wants to hunt Barry down, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. And
ask NoHo Hank to find Barry.
Yeah, because NoHo Hank and Fuchs came to a crossroads, and because now Fuchs is winning.
Yeah, NoHo Hank can't admit that he killed Cristobal.
Yeah.
Because he was in love with Cristobal and it was really fucked up.
And so, like traumatizing,
murder.
Yeah.
And so Fuchs is trying to get NoHo Hank to basically sort of admit that he's a bad person.
Yeah.
And is a murderer.
And it snowballed into now Fuchs. We give the joke is we give Fuchs whatever the fuck he wants face of the war.
Yeah. And so he's trying to get Barry over to Fuchs.
Do you remember they get the 4 crazy motherfuckers or whatever it is? Like the 4 badass killers.
Oh, yes.
And then they send them over. And it's just a shot of like 4 boxes with blood on the bottom.
Blood on the bottom. And he's like looking it up. And he's like,
it's a head. Oh,
it's a head. And he goes to the next one and he goes, oh, it's also a head. And the third one, he's like, why am I still opening these?
Yeah. Yeah. God.
Yeah.
And also the trauma that they put on, what's it called? Fucking Fuchs's family.
Oh, yeah. Fuchs is like a wife and children. And they're trying to take them out to dinner the next time they have to murder someone. God.
Silly. I really like the little like slice of life almost of
these murderers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. I think that's like, oh man, that's the balance that the show hits with that is like so fucking good.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. And I like that all gets dropped right at the end.
Well, there are some moments, I think. I mean, there's a big moment in the last episode that's like hilarious.
Oh yeah, the not that, but I know there's still kind of slice of life where like Barry
going to Walmart to buy guns
and just says guns, all your guns.
Well, no, like him walking out with like big plastic guns.
Yeah, and they're just like clinking, and then he gets into the car,
and there's just like people in the parking lot. No one notices.
No one gives a fuck.
17 guns on his person.
Yeah,
because he's going to go murder a bunch of people.
And then him also like being like, "Dear Lord, please exist and forgive me, so I can sit next to you in the kingdom of heaven, amen."
In my rightful place.
In my rightful place.
Oh man, and I think what's interesting to me, metaphorically. In the last episode, I've been talking a lot about how the question of Barry has always been, is Barry redeemable?
Yeah.
But now I feel like in the last episode, it dawned on me, the question is now, is anyone redeemable?
Yeah. That's actually a really good way to put it because everyone has done their own just ever so slightly more fucked up over and over. Their
pathway, their storyline, you know what I mean? So like NoHo Hank, he gets to the end and he can't admit that he killed Cristobal. He gets almost there and then he goes, actually no, fuck you.
The deal's off, yeah. So there's a lot to unpack with this last episode. Like the that scene specifically where I think this is like the man. It's really interesting that in this final episode, Barry doesn't commit any act of violence.
In pretty much this entire season,
last season, I feel like. Oh, except for the when he has to escape prison.
Yeah.
That's about it, I think.
Well, other than that, after his sort of redemption,
like
him redeeming himself for Christ.
Yeah. Which, oh my God, such a good fucking arc, honestly.
Absolutely.
But yeah, no, like I think the that's the crazy part is that Barry, even though he's so removed from this, the ramifications, all the stuff he's done has still led every single other person to be just as violent or just as like almost like do it for him, basically. Like, they don't even need Barry anymore.
It's like, he's sort of the sort of selfish actions that he's done has sort of caused everyone else
down.
Down into, and it sort of questions the idea that as soon as you kill someone, you're a murderer. Like, are there circumstances around killing someone that would maybe redeem yourself, you know? Because Sally murdered a man.
Yeah.
Who was attacking her.
That is true.
Choked him out. And now she's haunted by that for the rest of her life. That was one person. Yeah. And she's still haunted by them, obviously has remorse.
Yeah, and like there was a scene where like she was telling the son everything, basically. And
it's like the only moment between her and her son where her son shows that he loves her.
Yeah, and that, I think that scene really, the way the show ends, like the last scene of the show with the son, just that parallel of both of those is such a fucking, I can't even process it, honestly, rethinking it.
It's wild.
We'll get to that, but like that, just thinking of that scene in comparison to that last scene is kind of like, Jesus Christ.
If we go through each character, like Fuchs is sort of, he's sort of gone through and accepted himself in prison as a little weasel man.
Yeah, you know, he was living vicariously, and he realized he's just a mentor, but he's
not the guy that murders.
Yeah,
he's not that guy. He's just a snake, basically.
Yeah,
but it hardened him.
It hardened him, and also keeps him alive to the end as well.
Yeah, he's still alive at the end. He's still
alive.
He's like one of the few people that does not die. Sort of, he is sort of the. Do you think he's the goddess?
Oh yeah, he's the.
Or the father, maybe, I guess. Like the meeting with your father in the story circle.
In the story circle?
He goes to NoHo Hank and is like, you need to admit that you're just a piece of shit who murdered the love of your life. And you did that because you need to face it. And he says like the most crazy thing, which is, if you admit that, I'm gone. You never have to hear from me again. You're just fucking wild.
That is a very
like,
crazy, like...
What does he want to do? Like, what's the point?
Yeah, and that's the other crazy thing, is I feel like Fuchs has technically the most change of any character.
But in the end, he kind of forgives Barry, doesn't he?
Kinda, yeah. Or yeah, and I guess Barry kind of forgives him.
I don't think Barry understands.
I don't think Barry knows either. Barry, of course, doesn't fucking know.
No, he has no idea what's going on.
He doesn't know up until the very last moment. Like, God.
What do you mean?
Or I mean, just like
I mean that, like, so Fuchs and NoHo Hank, they have the shootout, and Sally and their son is there.
Yeah.
Fuchs saves Barry's son.
Yeah.
And gives Barry's son to Barry, and sort of smiles fatherly at him, and is like, bye,
and then runs away. Yeah. Okay, you're right. Sorry. Yeah. And Barry doesn't understand.
And Barry's like, I don't. Okay, sure.
And Barry, what is it?
Barry still thinks that he can get away scot-free and thinks that God spared him.
And it leads to the scene, because Sally basically survives the shootout, of course, and they're like in the hotel bed together.
And they find out that Cousineau is going to go down for Janice Moss's murder.
Yeah, and
she's telling him, you need to turn yourself in.
Yeah. And Barry still is like, I don't think that's what God wants for me.
Yeah, he's still a little fuck about it.
Yeah, and it takes, and then he wakes up next morning and they're both gone. Yeah. And Barry instinctively goes to Cousineau's because he knew that she talked to Cousineau.
Yeah.
And he thinks that they're there. And there's right before that happens, we see Cousineau, I think for the first time, just still on the laptop reading all the stuff. Sorry, there's a fly.
What do you mean for the first time?
Because Cousineau's not really in this episode up until that point, is he?
No, yeah. It's the first thing that we see about Cousineau is that he's sort of, it looks like he's going to kill himself.
Yeah, that's how it kind of comes across, until Barry comes in and you hear the shouting between Barry and the manager or the agent.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't want to say, did anything else happen in this episode that like the big plot points, or is that really?
Not really.
Shit.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh yeah, because so, and I think that was the most shocking thing that could happen, I think.
Yeah.
Is immediately Barry finally starts saying to the manager,
you need to call the cops. I'm gonna turn myself in.
And then gunshot.
And you think that Kusino killed himself.
Yeah.
But instead it's Kusino shot
Barry.
him. Yeah. And then Barry goes, "Oh wow," and he gets shot in the head, which is a really great comedic moment.
Yeah, and then Kusino just sits on the couch, and Barry's like slumped in, dead on the couch too.
Yeah.
And it didn't end there.
Well, it's like Noho is a murderer, Fuchs is now a murderer, Sally is a murderer. Now Kusino is a murderer.
Yeah, and he actually...
Yeah.
So fucking sad.
It is.
It's such a tragic fucking ending for...
Yeah. Because, that is the question, right? Can Barry be redeemed? We don't know still.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
It seemed like he was right there.
Yeah. He might have. Who knows? But at this point, he had caused so much damage that it led to this.
It's irredeemable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to me, now it feels like this is just what happened. You know what?
Yeah.
This is the craziness of life. Like, this is just the chaotic shit that happened.
Yeah.
There's no real moral.
There's no real moral, and there's no real, like, actually satisfying.
Yeah. These are just
end.
This is just the story of this guy.
This is a story of, and that's how Barry's story ends.
And then how it was manipulated by the media afterwards. Which is the biggest thing.
That was, I think, the most shocking thing.
Because Sally doesn't go to the police and turn herself in for the murder of some fucking guy. And people are criticizing that, and I really gotta say, shut your fucking mouth.
No, yeah, no, there is... I don't think a single thing went wrong. And I don't think... And
all you lawful good motherfuckers that think every woman who's ever murdered an attacker needs to go to jail for 25 years or life, you need to shut your mouth, honestly.
Right, yeah. And I feel like it's... Yeah, and I guess...
This has really shown me that, yes, there are circumstances. If a man is coming in your house and trying to rape and murder you, and you accidentally kill him...
Yeah, I think you're fine. You should be able to get out of that.
Yeah.
And I think you should still have... And I think that's maybe the one, actually, like, Sally does deserve to, like...
To have a
life after this, yeah. And she does get a life now. Like,
she does. She's a teacher at high school.
Teaching
a
drama.
Guy asks her out to drinks, and it kind of seems like, I think this is more of a play on, like, is this going to be a cheesy, like, she likes men again? And she just goes, no.
Yeah.
And she moves on. And it's like, we don't really know if she is distrustful of men still, or if she just doesn't fucking like that guy.
Exactly.
And it's not really any of our goddamn business. And that's what I fucking love.
And honestly, like, that's perfect end for Sally's character.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, honestly, yeah. Sally is the only person that deserves a happy
ending. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's been through so much crap.
Yeah.
I think Kusino probably also. I think they really tried to make a big old deal about his ego and shit. And I mean, maybe, but I don't think someone should be punished that hard just for being kind of an asshole, you know?
And that...
I guess the worst thing is accepting the money.
Yeah, I think that was... Yeah. But he was also definitely for sure manipulated into it. And that's the real... Okay, so...
I guess because I guess maybe Sally never went to the police and said, no, Barry did it all.
Yeah, but I guess that's...
But it's like, come
on. Yeah.
There's only so much time in the day.
But she's also protect the kid. Yeah, you know?
Fuck.
Yeah. And I don't know. And I think the kid, like, going to the friend's house to watch
the Barry Berkman
movie, which honestly I should have seen that coming because it makes sense.
It became The Mask Collector. What's that about?
I don't know. I actually don't know. To me, that feels like a Bill Hader going into the writer's room, like, just call it something fucking pretentious. You know, because, you know, Yoda's
something
blood.
Like true crime.
What color is Yoda's blood? I don't know. Green.
I don't know. Fucking, he's green. Why not?
Because that doesn't matter. What matters is, that manipulation by the media, just because
to turn Barry Berkman
into a
serial killer, into a war hero. Oh my god! God bless.
I really, the movie, the little snippets we see of it.
Mm-hmm.
I went on the Reddit. I think people were comparing it to what's it called? American Sniper. Because apparently that movie was just filled with a bunch of bullshit about that guy.
Oh, really?
It was based off of, like, an actual guy who wrote a book And apparently someone said in the thing, like, yeah, I read the book, and he's a huge asshole. Like, he's a huge, like, yeah. So, like, and I think
well, because I know Bill Hader loves true crime.
Yeah.
So, and there always is this thing of, like, you watch a true crime dramatized movie, and it makes everyone to be, like, this overly dramatic person. And, like, you know, we said in the Matt Damon podcast, there are no war movies. There's no anti-serial killer movie either.
Yeah.
Because to make a drama, you have to have conflict. You have to have a good guy, a bad guy.
Yeah.
Or a good idea and a bad idea. You know what I mean?
And let them fight it out, yeah.
And if it's based on just, like, most of the time, a serial killer or a criminal is just a dumb fuck who loves killing.
Yeah.
There's no deeper level to it. The people that are obsessed with Dahmer or Ted Bundy or whatever, they don't realize the guy's just an idiot.
Just a fucking, a little goofball.
Who got his rocks off of killing women.
Yeah.
Or, gay men.
God, yeah, fucking
you
Jesus.
Know?
Yeah.
And it's like, there are actual real lessons to learn from the realistic murders, right? You know, like how Black gay men were heavily fucking victimized, and also we're not. Why are you laughing? This is very serious.
No, because I'm thinking of the manipulation of the media, like
the Dahmer movie. They chose like a hot young man.
Yeah, and like the Netflixification of like the serial killer, like
yeah,
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Is that's what it feels like to me. Is like we've seen the entire true story, and it culminates in this Hollywood.
Yeah, and like still like you got to market it. You still got to make it.
Like Barry's got these bulging muscles, and the entire time it's Bill Hader.
I'm thinking of the first scene in the fake movie where it's him getting off the bus with the backpack, and it's right in front of the theater, and then it's and
he's right next to the theater. Yeah,
and then it's like Gene Cousineau. You know and then like they pin it on also the innocent, like the guy that got killed in the first season on accident, the Ryan, was that his name?
Ryan.
And they show him hanging out with like the
is it a bunch of mobsters?
Yeah, a bunch of mobsters, which I think is also because they also put it onto Barry's old squad mates is what they were.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I remember them. Yeah,
and I think just like watching this, like, and I guess I think that is you're 100% right on like the true crime-ification of it, and I think the real the tragedy with it with this, like the scene, is every time they cut back to the kid. And he's smiling
because he now has a good narrative of his father.
Yeah. Even though he knows, or doesn't like fully understand what happened, both when he was kidnapped and also,
which kind of goes into that intergenerational trauma. 'Cause that kid grew up with really intense trauma.
Oh yeah, for sure.
As a child, and now, you know, the media is upholding his father as some sort of hero that died.
Yeah.
And he probably thinks his dad was awesome.
Yeah.
His dad was a fucking abusive killer that showed him kids dying because he wanted to play baseball. Yeah. There are videos of kids literally dying while playing baseball.
And it's just his goofy face, like...
And, the kid's not going to process that trauma. You know what I mean? The kid's going to grow up and be a dad and be like, this is what my dad did. My dad was awesome.
Just this fake glorified image of...
Yeah. Barry never processed his trauma. And he never ever wanted to, grow as a person. And it's never really implied that he has, like, anything other than maybe a lack of empathy.
Yeah. Or, like, he's only... like thinking about himself and protecting himself.
Nothing about him that makes it so that he can't intellectualize himself and grow as a human being and become redeemable. Nothing that makes him irredeemable. You know what I mean? Nothing. So he just chooses not to.
Yeah, and I think that he's pretty much, he just has that choice, and he does fucking
because he never does the work
because he doesn't want consequence.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to go to jail.
Yeah.
And I think that is, man. And even like the idea that he would finally go to jail.
He gets out.
Yeah. He gets out. And then also when he decides again to try and go to jail, he won't be able to because he was murdered so much.
Yeah.
and drove Kusino to murder.
Yeah.
Such a good show.
It is really good.
Such a good fucking... God damn.
I don't know if you've ever had dreams like this, and I'm really probably outing myself, but I've had dreams where I've like killed something or someone.
Yeah.
And it's because my brain wants to put on this really unique sense of shame to me, where like I'll kill someone and I won't see it or realize what I'm doing, you know, and then it'll be like, someone will be like, you fucking killed her. You got to run from the cops now. And then my brain is making me like, oh, fuck, I did something irredeemable.
Yeah.
So now I have to feel this intense guilt and shame until I wake up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
And so feeling that feeling, I can't imagine not turning yourself into the cops.
Yeah, right.
Because just having that for the rest of your life, like, you know, Barry had that, maybe, who knows, for years and years and years and years of killing multiple 50 plus people, right?
Yeah.
And never, you know, so
like,
it was like insurmountable, that amount of shame, to the point where he turned off his emotions.
Yeah, literally. And then the idea, like, as he slowly started thinking about it more,
it unraveled.
Unraveled and just fucking
the very
him.
fabric of himself.
Yeah. Jesus.
So, I mean, in my head, maybe Fuchs is saying, I'm sorry, I did that to you. Because I was a snake who couldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know?
I get that, yeah.
But giving Barry back his kid. And being like, go ahead and go and be yourself.
True. I will say, I think it definitely, there's still kind of like a hint of him being afraid of Barry as he runs away.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because he's created this monster, you know?
And yeah, and there's no one else to blame but him.
Yeah.
Like, him up until a point. I think once he got to LA, yeah. It was,
after Barry started just deciding to do it because it was familiar, you know? But, I mean, yeah, Fuchs definitely put that in him.
Yeah. Jesus. That's crazy.
Isn't that fucking insane?
Because I don't know, remember like right at the end of the first season where it kind of seemed like Barry was going to redeem himself?
Yeah.
And then they swiped it out underneath you.
Well, I mean, and that was the sort of situation, it was other people as well that took him back in, you know?
Yeah.
It was like, Fuchs was like, I can't let go of Barry. He's going to go towards Kusino. So now I'm going to fucking kill Kusino.
Yeah, and then I'm going to reveal to Kusino
that Barry murdered Jan's mom, and then he complicated that. And then NoHo Hank is, well, I have to go and do this manipulative thing.
Yeah.
And I need Barry to do it for me. And then Barry's like, okay, I guess I have to, because he knows about all the previous crimes that I've done. So it's like other people had him by the balls for many seasons, until the season where he just did it on by himself.
Yes, yeah.
Which is season 3, right?
I think season 3, I guess, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Season 3 is when it really starts up, yeah, and then season 4 is when, because yeah, season 3 is when he puts Kusino in the trunk.
Yeah.
And yeah, basically tries to help,
and that was all just like shittily thought through plans, because he's not a thinker, he's a doer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, that's why you need a Fuchs in your life.
Yeah, literally.
God, such a fucking crazy ending. I don't know. I'm still shocked, honestly.
It was just wonderful.
Beautiful.
It was great.
Yeah.
Succession, Tom won. Tom won Succession. Tom did. Tom. Fucking Tom.
Tom Wamsgam, whatever his name.
Won.
Yeah.
Because fucking Shiv.
Yeah, apparently. And I really love watching, like, everyone has, like, no one has the same take on Succession.
Really?
I've been on Succession TikTok. Everyone has their own, like, little interpretation that just ever so slightly varying, like, it's a variant of each other.
Yeah.
And there's some of them that I kind of, like, agree with. Yeah. And I can't fully agree or disagree with any of them, because my story with Succession is I've watched the first season. I've watched almost all the second season. I'm on the last episode of the second season.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched the third or fourth season. I saw on Twitter that people were saying that Tom got CEO.
And you couldn't believe it, so
because I was like, no, that fucking didn't happen.
Yeah.
Tom, because the Tom I'm watching right now is the one that couldn't even stand on a trial in DC.
Oh, really? It's fine.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, we're putting it on. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then we watched this movie-length finale. where it all crumbles and Tom wins because Tom.
These kids are so far up their ass.
Yeah, and like the Kieran Culkin "We Are Bullshit."
Yeah.
So good. But apparently, so someone said that Shiv, the reason why Shiv voted no was actually because
to stop the intergenerational trauma or something.
Yeah, or like didn't want to see Kendall become his father.
You're girl bossing too close to the sun. It's because her husband would be CEO.
That's a little bit, yeah. That's a little
fucking dumbass. I'm sorry, I don't believe that.
Yeah,
with the little snake that she's been this entire time. You know what I mean?
I get it. Yeah,
she sucks. I thought everyone was like, she sucks.
And everyone was like Kendall Roman heads, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really the only take that I can fully agree on is the only one that really wins is Connor because he's just not in this.
That was true the entire time.
That's true the entire time. Yeah, he's just there.
I don't know. I haven't watched it, so I don't know if this is all just misogyny that I've seen on Twitter about possible. Shiv. But like, I don't know if everyone, like all of the ladies watching it were like, hell yeah, Shiv. But like, she just seems like a liberal to me.
Yeah,
she is. She's a lib. And I'm just like, that's whatever. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, and
I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit.
And I will say, yeah, the fuck, what was it? I just had it in my head.
I think in general,
yeah,
if you are voting and you've told your brother, I'm going to vote for you, and then at the moment you're like, I can't. I gotta go think about it.
Yeah, you're out. You're fucking.
You're kind of a dick.
A little.
Even if your brother murdered someone, where's the family loyalty? You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing is that when Roman was like second guessing himself, being like, why can't it be me? Like Kendall coming in and being Logan, basically. So what people noticed, I guess, was that during that scene where he's hugging, he's specifically putting Roman's head into the stitches to break them. Because Logan would use physical abuse on Roman to keep him in line. And that's like, and I've seen that, like, that's in the show too, like straight up. Like, there's a scene where Roman fucking gets slapped by Logan.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, and his tooth comes out, and like, God. So, like, I don't know. I think I can definitely see a lot of people kind of having that vibe. I will say it's very funny that the two camps are Ken dolls and the Shiv cells. That's what they're called. I'm sorry. And it's all the Ken dolls being like, I can fix him, and Shiv cells being like, no one can be fixed.
The reason that I guess I'm not enticed about this show is it seems like everything is vague, and you're never going to get an answer. Like, people should be mad at this, I feel like.
Oh, yeah, like
because like they were mad at Lost for quote unquote not answering questions. And I feel like this is more of a
like no questions have been answered.
Yeah, like a non-answer answer that Tom wins.
Tom wins.
You know what I mean? That it's like, oh, actually they were bad the whole time. We all know, but we were trying to figure out who the baddest one is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I feel. But also I'm an idiot that hasn't watched the show. So
yeah, I get you. Yeah.
Fucking yeah.
I don't know. I guess from my understanding of all the stuff that happens, because for the most part, most of the series has been like spoiled for me in one way or another. And I think I'm like fuzzy on probably a bunch of the details. I don't know. I really don't fucking know. I think the ending works.
I think it's fine.
Like, yeah. And I don't think, I think.
I don't think it's a bad ending. I'm just like, I'm surprised that everyone who watches it loved it. Because it's fucking Tom.
It's Tom,
yeah. It's Tom.
People apparently were betting on like Tom being it too, because apparently there was, I think people, and I think this is the real like kind of, I think this is why this isn't really getting glossified, is because people are retroactively going back and saying like, oh, this is the moment I knew it was going to be Tom. And the reason why is because like in the episode right before where it's Logan's funeral, the CEO, the guy that's like buying out the company is like, where's Tom? And Shiv is like, oh, well, Tom is still working. Yeah, you know, news. He's still gotta. So people are saying, oh, that's when I knew it was going to be him.
Because he was the one that's still working.
Yeah. Oh. And then that makes sense too, kind of, when they talk about the reason why it becomes Tom is because the guy that's buying out the company is
has all the experience. Basically.
He has all the experience, and he's also like, I just need a fucking empty suit. Yeah. Which I think that's why that makes so much more sense is I feel like And I think the other thing people were saying is that ever since Logan dies, the kids just have no fucking idea what to do. They're all just kind of spinning out of orbit, pretty much. And I definitely see that. And I definitely kind of like...
I guess I'm just like, I don't like characters that have absolutely no agency. You know what I mean? I don't know. Okay, it's like, none of these characters are likable. So I don't want to see them succeed. But and the whole show is guessing which one succeeds.
Yeah.
And Tom isn't likable. The only one that's likable is Greg, and Tom beats the shit out of Greg.
Yeah, and Greg also plays both sides.
Yeah, and Greg also probably, if I watched the entire thing, would get fucking annoying to me.
I know people didn't like Greg this season, you know,
because he's doing both.
Apparently, or like he was being real like tactical about stuff because like he felt like...
But like that's the whole point. You know what I mean? I'm like, I feel like this show is specifically for people that are like watching what's happening right now.
Like,
and then forgetting what happened last season.
Okay.
Because from what it sounds like, everyone's completely changed
their minds
from yesterday. And which is fine in like a long form, you know, people having changed, whatever.
Yeah.
But I guess like from yesterday, it's a little unbelievable. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm making any sense.
I think I kind of get what you mean. I don't know. Shit. I'm fucking trying to think.
Especially for the ending, for it to be basically the first episode.
Yeah, and I guess it's kind of
like to have all these parallels to the first episode where he died, and then, you know, Kendall's like, well, it should be me. And then everyone's like, should it?
Should it be? Yeah.
Should it be?
Which I guess that's the real reason why none of them get it, is because they still can't agree even after all of it. And
yeah, but if I watched 9 seasons of that and then it ended like that, I would throw my hat on the ground and light it on fire, because I'd be like, why can't we do this?
Why can't we do this? Yeah.
What did I spend my life doing?
Maybe that's the point.
I mean, it's just proving a point that I already know, which is, I don't know, if you work hard, you get it. That's what it is, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Tom the entire time is working going up the ranks and working his fucking ass off, and then he gets it.
Yeah.
And these kids are trying to figure out how to get it without doing anything.
I feel, honestly, yeah. I guess that is really the...
And it's like, well, that's a dumb moral. I knew that already. Like, shit.
God.
I've been told that since I was a kid, and it's also not even fucking true.
That is true. Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
That's my opinion of it, but I haven't seen the entire thing, and you can't pay me to watch it.
You can't pay, yeah. Welcome to Sarah Joe's entire show based off its finale.
And the first episode. That could be a fucking thing. Yeah. I could watch the first episode and the finale of a TV show. And
you just got to fill in the gap.
Just fill in the gap, yeah. And then everyone can get mad at me and judge me.
That is true, yeah.
Good for the algorithm.
Good for the algorithm, yeah. And it's the... Or no, it's you being like... And then it's me being like, I've watched the show, and it's a little head bubble.
Now, speaking of having changed.
Oh, I need to go pee.
You're not getting out of this one.
I gotta go pee. I'm sorry. I actually gotta go pee.
We won't do Starkid's Prophecy because it was Josh's birthday.
Thank you. And by the way, I haven't had a chance to say this yet, but thank you all for the birthday wishes. I will be reading all the coffees during the ad break. But
yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah, which, damn. Yeah, we really did just jump into it. I didn't even get a chance to talk about my birthday.
Oh, yeah. Talk about your birthday a little bit
while you look up. Yeah. I know it's a good birthday. I'm 24 now, officially. Fucking, what is it? I don't know. I think it's the same as 23 so far. But I do feel like, I don't know. I'm very excited for like the next few, this upcoming year. I feel like it's going to be a good year. And I really do appreciate a lot of the wishes that I got.
Yeah, it was a lot of good ones.
Yeah, and I really do like, you know, it really helped out because like I had to do a bunch of stupid bullshit on my birthday. Like I had to get my fucking license renewed. I had to go into fucking work to do a training to learn how to drive golf carts, which, you know, I thought having a license would be good enough, but I don't know. They need to cover their asses. So I don't know. I think seeing a lot of the wishes really kept me through going through the week, you know, especially when my parents can't fucking hold a holiday birthday dinner for shit.
They do. They're pretty bad at it.
They made a good meal.
Not gonna lie. They did make a good meal.
They made a good meal. Good for them.
The last couple of times we've gone over to your parents' house, your mom gets drunk and then forgets to cook.
She actually did remember to cook.
She did remember to cook this time.
Yeah. The way we describe my parents make them seem like fucking...
it makes them seem like they suck. They're fine.
They're fine
parents. Question.
Okay.
I'm making this up off the top of my head.
Okay.
What if I go through like 5 Ask Reddit posts?
Yeah.
And we just read like the top 3 comments.
Okay. All right.
And I'm cutting it off at 5 and I'm cutting it off at 3.
Okay.
So it's 15 comments.
So that'll be my
This will be the not Stark Gets Prophecy because I don't know what else to read. And you get to choose which ones we do.
You know what? I want you to do controversial Ask Reddits.
I mean, the ones that are hot are pretty fucking stupid.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like, hear me out about
Okay,
them.
hold on. Yeah, let's hear. Okay, so what's the Ask Reddits?
Okay, this is the top one right now.
Okay, top one on
Ask
Reddit.
It's not safe for work.
Ooh, so
what
that's
are
gonna be
some
sexy
girl secrets guys don't know about?
Actually, yeah, I'm interested in this now. Actually,
okay,
yeah. So, Sarah, do you have any girl secrets that you'd want to share real quick?
I don't know. Let's hear.
Oh, okay. So let's see. What are the girl secrets?
Dogs love to smell our crotches when we're menstruating. It's extremely uncomfortable.
Is that true?
It is.
Oh, okay.
The dogs, they smell blood.
All right, that's a girl secret though. That's
a hashtag girl secret.
Hold on. Okay, let's keep doing that.
Oh, this one got deleted.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Anyway, apparently panty liners. I asked my boyfriend to grab me some if he was heading to the supermarket anyways. He assured me he knew what they were. I am now the proud owner of a pack of incontinence pads for leaky ladies. They are very thick. Edit. Here's a brief overview. Menstrual pads, most common, used for bleeding during periods. Incontinence pads, often a bit thicker, used for if you sneeze or laugh a bit too hard and you leak. Most used for slightly older women or moms. Panty liners need to deal with discharge or very light bleeding, not for whole periods.
All right. That's a girl secret. That's a
hashtag girl secret.
What the fuck? Reddit is such a weird fucking website.
These are like, I almost feel like Ask Reddit is turning into like a fetish thing because most of the time it's like, girls, what's your best sex move? I feel like, you know what I mean?
With Ask Reddit, it definitely, it's always the not suitable for work ones that rise to the top because everyone's a fucking disgusting pervert. But then like you go into the comments and then it's like some of the most boring fucking shit.
That's what I'm fucking saying.
But so it's like, I don't know, like I feel like it's supposed to be like juicy, right? Like it's supposed to be like, ooh, fucking.
Don't say juicy while I'm thinking about menstruating. I don't like that. And then number 3 is premenstrual intestinal activity. I think men know about cramps. You should know about cramps if you got a girlfriend or a sister. I
want some fucking good shit. I don't want this. This is stupid. What the fuck? That's such a dumb.
That's the top one
Those
right
are the
now.
Top 3,
and it's just all about periods.
Yeah,
and it's like men should know about periods by now. It's 2023.
Yeah, we should have figured it out. Yeah,
fuck.
Shit, man. That's it. That's it. Oh my god.
The next one is what's something attractive people can do that ugly people can't.
Let's do
what
it.
What the fuck do you mean?
Let's get a fucking war between the hotties and the uggies. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I mean, and I feel like I've ascended so much past Reddit that I'm like, I don't believe there are ugly people.
Yeah, this is
the only ugly person I can think of is like Andrew Tate.
Yeah,
and
true.
if he were a nice man, he'd probably be very attractive to me.
So already this is a very shitty prompt.
You know what I mean? There's no ugly people.
No, but Sarah, what can hot people do that
that the uggos can't?
Yeah, those fucking disgusting uggo pores can't.
The top one is go out broke and come home drunk. So like go out to the bar.
Because if you're a hot person, you get drinks.
Yeah.
Boring. Boring as fuck. The
second one got deleted again. What the fuck?
It's too hot. Too hot for Reddit.
Too hot for
Reddit. That I love. You get to be an alcoholic. You just need for free, I guess.
A girl just drove 3 hours to fuck my roommate. They never really spoke or met before this. Blew my mind. That's not because he's hot, honey.
Yeah, that's
because she wants a penis.
Yeah, that's not.
Do you know how far I've gone for uglier men?
You just make your roommates hot. That's fucking gay.
Yeah,
bro.
You're fucking gay, bro.
You're fucking gay.
Like, I don't know. I've done like, I don't know. It's not like I see an ugly man and I'm like, I'm not gonna fuck him. You know what I mean?
That's fair, yeah.
Because I'm a dirty whore.
Yeah, honestly, like, 3 hours isn't...
Maybe her standards are fucking low.
Yeah, 3 hours ain't that... I guess...
It's not like some
3 hours for what? Like, are you in LA? Yeah, everything's 3 fucking hours, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Are you in Kansas and she's coming from a different fucking state?
That would be like, okay, maybe she really is... No, that's still kind of... What the fuck? This is so...
Okay,
this
are you ready?
Boring as fuck.
Are you ready?
These are some fucking milquetoast answers so far.
Are you ready for number 3?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I am handsome. Source, my mom.
I fucking...
What a comedian!
Yeah,
what a comedian! You're so funny and creative.
They forgot to put serious as a tag. Yeah, that's such a honestly, that's kind of a testament to how shitty of a website Reddit is.
Yeah, it is.
That like you have to put a serious tag
to get serious
fucking answers. Because like the first 2 answers you could have still had in the series, like because those would be people actually thinking, those are real answers.
Yeah.
But then you have some dipshit who
that
fucking never accomplished anything in his life.
Fucking joke.
Thinks he can do a 5-minute fucking open mic, but will fucking bomb.
And says stuff like, "Oh, guys, you tried watermelon? That's for black people." You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
there's like stupid
it's either
jokes.
like it's like like, oh, my mom thinks I'm cute, to pure racism. Like you're fucking
there's like
that
the
SNL
most
guy that got kicked off for being
low hanging fruit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's what I mean.
I feel yeah.
No,
I don't know.
Which I think are racist jokes also.
Yeah, racist jokes are for sure low hanging fruit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like fucking you're not trying.
No, you're not trying at all. You're not actually thinking.
And you're not trying to be empathetic or understand why you're joking.
You're just trying to get people to laugh.
Yeah, trying to get racists to laugh.
Yeah, and you're just trying
to laugh.
You're just trying to get people to laugh, and you're not thinking about who the people are
laughing at. Yeah.
All right.
Fucking milquetoast, fucking crackers.
What made you decide up against having kids?
Ooh, that'll be good. It's gonna be like fucking paragraph long. Like by the 3rd one, it's gonna be like fucking hate kids so much. Yeah.
When I realized having a child would mean being a parent to that child, this comment has 1.3 thousand upvotes.
This is worse than Star Kids, actually. You did it.
Okay. When I realized.
So there wasn't a realization before.
There was a previous where you wanted a kid.
And you're like, hell yeah. And then I was like,
I have to parent that kid? Like, I can't relate because I'm smart. You know what I mean? I'm sorry.
That's a man wrote that, actually, because he's never realized.
I simply have never desired them. When others speak about wanting them, it's almost like they have some parental antenna I wasn't born with. 3,000 upvotes. Me too. But I mean, I just don't want to be a downer on the internet.
I got really bad, like 2016 Rick and Morty vibes from that.
Yeah, exactly.
I got like
because we're on Reddit.
Because we're on Reddit, and it just felt. I feel like you said the word antenna to really make you seem.
You said the word antenna is smart now
to make it. Yeah, I wasn't wired to be this way. I wasn't. I was born fucking different.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not a parental bot.
I have more physical and mental health problems than I'm comfortable possibly passing on to another person. 2, I didn't have the healthiest childhood, and I'm scared I'd raise a kid the way I was raised. This one has an award and 4.9 thousand upvotes.
And it's also like maybe the most serious one so far.
And the most depressing one ever.
The most depressing one. And everyone's like, fuck yeah. Here, thanks for the Reddit cold guide.
Yeah. I'm hoping to find one of those.
Dude, can you imagine like fucking like pouring your soul out on Reddit and then someone gives you fucking gold
and then you ruin it with
thanks for the gold, kind stranger. That for sure has happened, by the way. Like, I think I've seen that before.
You know what would so if I wrote a Reddit comment and I got a motherfucking seal of approval, I'd fucking kill myself, I think. Okay.
I think that's actually like the most like real example of like toxic positivity. It's like the Reddit award system where like you will Because like literally, like when we do like the "Am I the asshole" things,
sometimes
people will see I'll see that on a story where like someone does like the facepalm award. On a story of someone just straight up abusing their kid. I think that happened today. I think I looked up my stories today,
hilarious.
and someone I found a story on "Am I the Devil?" And then on that story, there was one award on it. I'm like, why are you fucking doing that?
I don't know.
Why are we rewarding bad behavior?
I don't think it actually gives them anything. If it's not the gold, I don't think it gives them anything.
Okay, I hope not.
I think it's just like a fringe thing.
You know, for two people that go on Reddit all the time, I have no fucking clue how any gold of the premium works.
Yeah. If you give them, I don't know if silver does anything either, but that was from an old meme where
it was like an old
if you weren't able to give out gold because you didn't have
send
money.
A PNG of the Reddit silver. I remember that, and then it became a thing. So then the joke got ruined, and that was fun.
Yeah.
Okay, we're 3 for 5 though.
Okay.
And I hate Reddit.
What
so
actor or actress ruins a movie for you? Mine is Matt Damon.
Comment that. You'll get some upvotes.
No, I don't think so. I think I'll get downvoted into oblivion.
You'll get that.
No one has said James Corden yet? James Corden.
Scroll down 2 times and there'll be another James Corden. Like, for sure.
This one is stupid. John Wilkes Booth. I just can't get past what he did.
Such a comedian.
Jared Leto. If I know he's in the movie, I avoid it like the plague. We're just saying names.
Or yeah, honestly.
Yeah, all those people suck, sure.
All those people suck, sure, yeah. That's it?
Oh,
that's the forum? That's
let me see how much shit they got.
How many upvotes do each of them get? If the John Wilkes Booth comment has the most upvotes of both of them.
James Corden got 749 upvotes.
Not enough, but okay.
John Wilkes Booth got 558.
Okay, good. Thank God.
And Steven Seagal technically is above
Jared Leto.
Yeah. 259. And Jared Leto is 619.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, no one gives a shit about that question. That's such a it's such a weird ecosystem, Reddit.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Comments are technically, you can go, I think, like almost as far as you want, like pretty much like virtually you can say as much as you want in a comment.
Yeah.
And then no one's using it for this little, it's a little 1 sentence answer, you know? And because I'm so used to, from Am I the Asshole and like relationship advice, people using like making paragraphs and fucking essays of shit. So to be on this side of Reddit where it's such a like simplistic,
this is like a bunch of brain dead people saying the same thing over and over again.
Right. Yeah. And like it's really like it's fascinating to me because like it really is a testament to the versatility of Reddit.
We don't have to overthink it. People are dumb.
Okay, that's fair. Fine. But
that's, you know.
I get it, but shit, man, that's weird.
Isn't it though?
It's weird.
This
is the same website that we make most of our money from.
Sometimes I'll scroll through Reddit and I'll see the dumbest fucking question I've ever seen in my entire life on Ask Reddit, and I'll go into the comments and I'll see even stupider answers.
Yeah,
and I'll be like, damn.
I think technically like advice animals is still
up
a thing, yeah, and like it's still.
Do you want me to go and look at advice animals?
No, we're good. No, you get 2 of those after this.
Yeah, okay.
2 of those.
All right, you get a
one more question though, right?
Okay, I'm gonna give you 5, and you get to choose one.
Okay,
for the last one.
Okay, for the last one. I want to see. I want to know what are the fucking intellectual thinkers.
Let me go ahead and do it. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. 1. What simple mistake has ended lives? Which I feel like that one's really dark, which is why I'm giving you the option.
Okay. Yeah. Jesus.
Number 2. What is your number 1 comfort movie?
Skip. Next.
Number 3. You can permanently change the price of one item to $1. What is it? 4. What is your favorite purchase in the last year? Consumerism. 5. What's the dumbest thing you believed as a kid? Do you believe in the power of a curse?
You know, the only one in that.
Who is the tallest man you've ever seen?
Yeah. I feel like, and that's why this is going to be the worst one. I feel like the only question there that's even remotely interesting is the dollar question.
Okay.
Because to me, that feels like.
You're sure that people aren't going to be like, food?
Yeah, it's gonna. You know what I mean. But like, I mean,
I didn't.
Wait, for real?
It's not the same thing, but this one has 7 awards. 17.3 thousand upvotes, and it's one word: medication. Okay, let me reread.
That's fair. Okay, that's good.
You can permanently change the price of one item to $1. This fucking idiot said all medication.
That is a category. Listen, I agree with you. I think medication should be actually free for everybody. But
no, Josh, $1.
Should be $1, yeah. Yeah, so if you're homeless, you're still fucked.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That's such a God.
This was actually really funny.
Yeah.
This was actually funny.
It took us, what is that, number 14 is our first funny comment? Okay.
Ball C inflatable bounce house, large bouncy castles, dual slide trampoline.
Okay, see, that's funny, but also, like, that's also not that difficult one to do.
6.6 thousand
You just go
upvotes.
to Amazon and you just copy and paste.
An item
whatever the fucking deal of the day is. And
it's
yeah, you would have
really funny.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not funny. It is funny.
Oh my God, what?
Oh,
okay,
okay,
I gotta say this next one right now. Cancer therapies. 1.4 thousand upvotes. Oh shit.
Oh my God. The trifecta.
And I gotta listen, my autism is coming out. One item. If you say therapies, that's multiple items. You could have said chemotherapy. You said cancer therapies.
We're getting lost in the fucking sauce here, dude.
I want the OP to go in and be like, no, one item.
One item. Fucking idiot.
I'm not doing all medication. I'm doing one item.
You gotta pick one medication for everybody.
Ozempic.
Everyone gets. Weight Watchers, actually. That's what everyone gets for free.
Oh shit. Okay, advice animals.
What if, like, oh my God, dude, imagine if, like, fat people hate was still, like, around and, like, that was the thing, and then it's just a fucking brigade.
Those people are still around.
They're still around, but then they can't brigade.
No, yes, they can.
Oh, okay, never mind.
4chan still exists.
Oh, that's true, yeah. God.
Yeah, okay.
Jesus. But okay, so advice animal. What are the advice animals?
Okay.
I haven't looked at an advice animal in like years.
Do you want the top one or
yeah? What's hot? What does everyone love? What's the meme? What's the meme format?
Okay, so this is a follower. It's the penguin. Do you remember the penguin?
Oh,
it's the red one on top and then the blue one on the bottom.
What is that?
Don't
Socially
remember.
awkward penguin, I believe that's what it was. And
No.
then socially awesome penguin
No.
was the red one. Well, yeah, because they're two different meme for. So in meme history.
Don't look at me with your cute little eyes.
In meme history, the red one was supposed to be like socially,
good one?
yeah, and then blue was the bad one.
The
yeah.
bad one.
And
Okay.
then they merged them together so you can put one on top, one on the bottom.
Yeah, and you can flip them. Okay.
Yeah.
The title is, honestly, I'm not even sure why you have followers on Reddit anyway. The top one is the red one, which is the cool one. And it says, oh, cool, another follower. And the blue one says, nope, just another prawn bot.
Why is it prawn still? That's still a thing?
You,
have I used that recently? I feel like
you don't need to censor yourself.
Yeah.
This is the internet.
But is advice animals still like... No, it's not meant to be family friendly. Like every single impact meme.
We got a Kermit. Kermit T.
Oh, that's Kermit T.
We got the T lizard.
People are still doing this? People are still making these...
Think of the children. Same people worried about drag queens and pornography in schools caused the satanic panic 40 years ago, but that's none of my business.
Damn, it's right, though. It is right.
My favorite thing about advice animals is it just turning into people writing paragraphs.
Yeah, like...
That's my favorite thing.
I will say that is that's the only fun part is when people... Because it's all in the fucking impact font still. But it's like you put in the first chapter of the Communist Manifesto, and then it's like, but that's just my opinion.
I gotta do this one because it's really sad.
Oh, really?
It's the seal, the awkward seal.
Oh, yeah. A lot of all of them just being awkward. Like, I don't know. You just pick your flavor of awkward.
Okay, hate when that happens is the title. Something smells bad in my apartment. Realize it's me. Batman. Batman couldn't get that out of me.
This subreddit is a good excuse to make a national healthcare system.
Yeah, I gotta do this one. So, it's the bear confession. I already said
2, and we're now at 4. Now we're okay, but
do the bear confession.
Yeah.
Okay.
This has to be the last one though, because I am starting to go like, Jesus Christ, this is 2013 all over again.
So sad. These ones.
Yeah.
My girlfriend gets sad and slightly extra clingy when she leaves for family trips or friends trips. I get slightly happy and relieved I'm saving $100+ that week. Break up with your girlfriend. Break up with her. What the fuck? Break up with her.
That's fucking yikes.
More worried about money?
Aroni, dude. What the fuck?
And your girlfriend's like, I'm gonna miss you, and you're like worried about money, dude?
I'm spending so much goddamn money.
On my fucking, she loves to shop.
Jesus Christ. All right, that has to be it, right? That has to be. What's the top post on advice animals for the past year?
Okay.
And we'll end it on that. I want to know what was the most upvoted, and I want to know how many upvotes.
Okay.
So I want to know how many people are still on advice animals. I'm actually curious.
Okay.
Yeah, already.
It's the button, and he's pressing both buttons, and then the guy with the thumbs up.
Oh, so like an actual meme?
An actual meme. The title is, it's really not that hard to figure out. It's got 97,000 upvotes.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Trump should be prosecuted for criminal wrongdoing is one button, and the other button is this applies to everyone else, including Democrats, and that's the other button. And then when he does the thumbs up, it's average rational citizen.
Fucking hate libs so much, dude. I hate shivs. I hate shiv cells so much. That's I mean, I get you're right. I guess, right?
This is what I mean by
so old.
By the most text I've ever seen on our meme. You can barely see his fucking face.
Yeah,
I'm not even reading it. I'm just like the text.
So you're trying to prevent every state.
No, don't read it. That's what I just said.
Jesus. All right. Can we?
Do you want to read that one?
No, I can't. It's so cringe.
You say that you don't want to read it, and then I'm trying to show you just like screw up your eyes and look at how much text there is on that thing.
That's a lot of text.
And I keep showing you, and you're like reading it out loud.
No, I'm sorry. Okay, because it's just like.
But you don't want any more. So.
I don't want it. I can't. Because it's like
they're so addicting. They're like little bite-sized cringes. You know what I mean?
And it really sucks too when they're right. When they're I think that one was right. I think it was about abortion or some shit.
Oh my god, now we gotta read it.
I'm sorry, but just don't put it on a fucking photo of Gene Wilder.
So you're trying to prevent every state from having access to an FDA-approved abortion option. Tell me more about how reversing Roe versus Wade has to allow each state to decide their abortion policy.
I really see it's just lip shit. But it's also I get it.
Just write it out.
Just write it out. Yeah.
You don't need Gene.
You don't need Gene, my boy Gene, to
let him rest.
Let him fucking rest, dude. Rolling in his grave every time that meme's shared.
He has to be. They have to prop up his corpse every time he does that.
I didn't realize Gene Wilder had to be the face of the liberal anti overturning of Roe v. Wade.
Just knit a damn pussy hat. Fuck.
I feel like you'll get more accomplished with that. Yeah.
And putting
catering to the opinion that a majority of Americans agree with for Reddit gold. Come on.
Yeah,
I really I get guys, yeah, it's good to post about this and but also Republicans don't care that they're hypocrites.
They're fascists.
They don't give a fuck. The hypocrites isn't part of their fucking job.
Yeah. They're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna go shoot up a drag queen story hour.
Yeah.
Whatever. What are you gonna do? Make a meme about it?
Yeah, exactly. Is this how we're doing it?
Yeah.
Wow, that is depressing.
Isn't it?
That is all of that was depressing.
Yeah.
That's really you're just smiling.
Yeah.
All because
now you know how I feel when I read Reddit every time I go on Reddit. That's my Reddit.
I literally don't see any of this. I think I literally go on Reddit maybe once a week now. Because
no, me too. But when I go on it, that's what it looks like. Now you know my fucking hell.
Wow, I hated that so much.
Misery loves company. Hell yeah.
Bringing me down, swear to God.
Anyway, you want to do ads?
Yeah, I do want to do ads.
Do it then.
Being the Fuchs to my Barry, because you're fucking trying to drag me down to Reddit.
I am a little Fuchs.
You're a little Fuchs. You're a fucking Fuchs.
Yeah, I love it.
But you're gonna lose control of me one day.
Someday, and then you'll, I don't know, start shooting people on the highway.
Yeah.
Like, I give a fuck. I'm Fuchs. That's the whole point of the show, I think.
All right, hold on. Ads. What if that was full? You don't fucking know.
Well, this is all your shit, so.
Ads.
Okay,
so we got a lot of coffees. So thank you all for giving us coffees for the birthdays. Welcome to the ad segment, of course.
Welcome to ads.
I want to do a lot of the coffees first because there's all nice birthday wishes.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure that they have as much of a chance of being heard as possible. You know?
It's nice.
Yeah. So we got a bunch.
Got a bunch.
Kimmy, her, bought one coffee. Found you guys on TikTok and have been binging your podcast at work. You guys are fantastic people and some may say funny. Random question. Do you still have that green scooter?
No, it got impounded by my.
It got impounded. That is true.
It was $900 to do that, and I haven't paid it off, and it's in collections right now. Someday I'll pay it off.
One day. All right, Miria, they bought 8 coffees. Happy 24th birthday, Josh. You have an awesome birthday. Thank you. It was a good birthday. And Miria also bought more coffees. They brought 3 more coffees. And they say, you two are my favorite podcasters. I love listening to all of the episodes because they help me get through work and make my day better.
That's nice.
Smiley face. Thank you so much and keep up the good work. P.S. Respectfully gay for Sarah. Her laugh makes me smile.
Fuck yeah.
Smiley face emoji. That's nice.
Thanks.
Pepper bought 5 coffees. Happy birthday,
Pepper.
Josh. I think as a present, you should be able to skip the fanfic for 1 week as a birthday treat.
There you go. That happened.
I am a big fan of the podcast. I just want to say how much I appreciate the effort both of you put into the podcast. Lots of love. Thank you.
Thank you.
We don't put any effort in, though.
We don't. It's not. There's none.
Right? Like, yeah.
I mean, that would be effort.
That's the effort. God, all right.
Yeah.
Tashia, a longtime listener, bought 5 coffees. Thank you.
Who is it?
Tashia.
Tashia. Okay, sorry.
Tashia.
I just want to make sure that their name gets out there.
Thank you. Yeah. Tashia, longtime listener, bought 5 coffees. Hello, Sarah and Josh, and happy birthdays to Josh. I hope it's a great one. I do want to let you both know, approaching 30 feels big. Turning 30 feels relieving. Nice. I have loved being in my 30s. It feels amazing. Everyone talks about how it's all downhill from that age, but I truly think it's like life has really begun. There's nothing like coming out into your authentic adult, but still young self. I wish you both comfort and love this year and every year after. Bye, and 30 hearts emojis. Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you.
Abby bought 3 coffees. Happy birthday, Josh, and happy Josh's birthday, Sarah. Love you guys and love the podcast. Even when it's my birthday, they still gotta fucking drag you into this.
Thank you so much.
God damn it. One time a year that I for sure get coffees that's supposed to be about me. And then every other day of the year it's about you, Sarah.
It's gonna be hell on my birthday.
Yeah. It's gonna be hell. It's gonna be hell like the weeks after, because even though it's not your birthday, it's still gonna be I'm respectfully gay for Sarah. And no one's respectfully hetero for Josh.
People are hetero for you.
No, they're not. I'm saying that so they buy more coffee.
So they hit on you through coffees?
Yeah, exactly.
Do it. Hit on Josh, please. I've been saying it.
God, all right. Carmanda, I believe that's how it's pronounced. They literally spelled it out too. Carmanda.
Oh, okay.
Carmanda. They bought a coffee. Short-time listener, first-time coffee buyer. I love you all. I was at the corporate training the other day, and the trainer shouted, Elmo, everyone let's move on, anytime the class would go on a tangent. And I had an image of Josh screaming Elmo at Sarah. I thought y'all would enjoy it. That's true. Funny. That's how this fucking podcast gets made.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then we have ghostbat.tiff on Instagram, bought 3 coffees. I love listening to your podcast so much. Y'all remind me of myself and my partner, the way you interact. Also, you're both hilarious and make me laugh out loud all the time. Your podcast feels like a warm hug from your homies. Thank you for doing what you do. Sending so much love to y'all from the land of Cleveland, lol. Smooch. And I believe that's all the coffees we got from since the last time we did this.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you all. We appreciate the coffees a lot, and thank you all for the birthday wishes.
Yeah.
Now to go back to the regular ads. Like, comment, subscribe if you're on YouTube. Rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify if you're on Spotify and Apple. And go over to buymeacoffee.com/APWSTR if you want to give us more coffees. Now, if you review us on Apple, I will read the reviews. We actually got reviews.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Are they good?
Yeah, they're good.
We only read good ones.
There's a 5-star and a 4-star one.
A 4-star?
Yeah, I know. Fuck
what happened to the 4? What's the fuck?
Because we could be better.
That's dumb. We're best.
Hold on. Let me see. I gotta go to a different email for that because I have a million emails for all these things because none of you fucks can catch me. Oh wait, maybe we have a new review too. Let's see.
Oh my god.
No, we don't. We don't have a new review. We had 5,000 plays last week. Jesus fucking.
It's crazy.
First review. Glad to have discovered you guys. After seeing you guys' TikTok for a while, I finally found you guys. You guys are great. Keep it up. From Schmazman.
Nice.
I believe so. That's how it's pronounced. And wow, funny and amazing people. Definitely worth a listen. From Sid K. Both of these from Apple Podcasts.
The second one was the wow is the 4-star?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
What the hell, man?
Wow.
Wow.
That's actually a reference to Barry.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Yeah. See, it would have been 5 stars,
you.
but then they got shot in the head.
Yeah.
Right when they were about to
they
hit
were
the
clicking
5-star.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then they got shot.
Oh,
so
wow.
That's why
Yeah,
it would have been 5 stars.
It would have been 5 stars, yeah.
I'm joking, and thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We still appreciate it. Anything above a 2, I'm cool with.
No, I'm not cool with 3s.
Nah, I'm not cool with 3. 4 or above, please.
4 or above, please.
Thank you. Listen, you don't have to say we're perfect, but you got to say we're close to it. If you want to support this podcast financially, you've already mentioned buymeacoffee.com. If you go to patreon.com/APWSTR, not only do you get access to exclusive content as well as early releases of the podcast, right now, currently, there's a free trial period of 7 days for our $1 and $3 tiers. If you want to give more, $5, you'll get your name at the end of podcasts and in the descriptions.
Yeah, but that's not the free trial. You would actually have to give that.
You would have to buy that.
And you get access to a bunch of content. You get the Matt Damon podcast. If you actually do subscribe, you get access to the Discord where we sometimes do live streams.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll help out. Now that we're doing live streams on YouTube, if you become a channel member on YouTube, you get access to emotes.
Yep. And also your name at the end of the podcast, right?
As well. Yeah. That's about $3 a month, I think. So
yeah, so it's like a cheaper option then if you don't want to get all that extra stuff, but you want your name in, then yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, I think that's about it for the ads. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for appreciating it. And thank you all for the wishes.
Thank you.
And back to the show.
Woo!
All right, I'll bring us back. All right, I got it.
I'm the eldest boy! I am the eldest boy!
I'm the eldest boy!
I am the eldest boy. I'm so happy we watched that, actually, so now I know all this stuff. This is the biggest moment in television history. Except for Barry.
I miss when it used to be Lost.
I don't know what I was going to say. I lost it in my head. All right, welcome to the red segment.
Lost it?
Oh! All right, welcome to the red segment, everybody.
Welcome, everyone.
So I got myself a little coffee, a little water.
I've had too many liquids. I'm just giving up.
All right, but yeah, sorry, you got some fucking good red stories for us?
Yep. This one's maybe a little complicated to start out with, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's the first one I chose and I don't feel like...
strong. Start motherfucking strong. All right, don't think it through, baby.
Let me just read.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All
right. Am I the asshole for venting to my school friends about a faculty member who hates students?
Okay, interesting. All right, so we got a faculty center, allegedly a faculty member who hates students, and this person vented to their friends about it. Okay.
Am I the asshole for venting to my school friends about a faculty member who hates students?
Okay. All right. Okay, I get it. Now I get it.
Okay.
All right. All right, I'm ready.
I'm in my clinical year of a professional degree.
I thought these were high schoolers for a second.
My class graduates in a month. We are in the process of soft introducing the junior class to clinics before they start their final year when we leave. So last week on Monday, some of my friends and I were chatting with them. We were especially giving them tips on the idiosyncrasies of certain clinicians. That conversation turned into a bit of a venting session about one surgeon in particular who has a reputation for being a hard ass and giving students too many cases, pumping them excessively on rounds, or anytime really, making us come in on weekends constantly. You get the picture. There's a running joke among students that he has a Napoleon complex, although one of my friends was on surgery and said he was actually being quite pleasant and explaining a lot of things, which is when another friend brought up that she heard he's dating the new anesthesiologist.
Ooh.
Some of them didn't believe it because they're both men, and neither of them read gay.
I think you just made yourself the asshole real quick.
When does this come out? On Wednesday? This comes out on Wednesday?
Yeah.
I think that's the 30th. So this is like the beginning of gay month?
Right before the fucking... Dude, already just like...
Yeah.
Dude, I bet you're gonna be a real good fucking ally. Yeah. Jesus.
That's why I chose this one, I think.
Christ almighty.
Some of them didn't believe it because they're both men and neither of them read gay.
They're not just sucking cock.
Yeah.
Every day. They're just not on their knees servicing.
Like, and that's what you're saying is I can't imagine him sucking cock.
Yeah.
Sucking dick and cock.
Guys, this is going to be wild for everybody. I can imagine every man on this planet sucking cock. It's not that hard.
I imagine it constantly.
I imagine it constantly.
But it was confirmed to be by my faculty mentor, so I told them it's real, not speculation. I told them it's real.
I told him it's real. I decide what's real and what's fake.
Basically, it devolved at that point into everyone joking around that he just needed to get laid to relax. Turns out he was an earshot in one of the offices around the corner.
This is why you don't fucking talk shit at the workplace.
In an open air office.
Yeah.
Which is not his office, by the way.
Oh, so it's actually his fault.
So he's an asshole.
Yeah, he fucked up in that regard, yeah.
And eventually he told us we should move our conversation outside, and we quickly dispersed. Since that point, everyone on surgery has been having a bad time, but my friend on surgery especially.
I would not want to be having a surgery. If this was my surgery.
That's what I'm fucking saying.
And you guys are talking about, you guys are like fucking school children.
The surgeon is gay. Oh my God, but I can't imagine him sucking dick and cock. But no, someone else said that he does. And I'm like dying during open heart surgery.
Yeah, like literally, like, yeah, just like a flat line.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
Come on, man. Okay.
Sorry, continue. Easy. It was low hanging. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm not better than anyone else.
Jesus. He even wanted specifically her to come in to do treatments at like 2 a.m. when there's overnight staff for that.
And fucking.
I have surgery as my last rotation for a month starting Monday, and I was complaining to my boyfriend about how much it's really going to suck, and he didn't seem sympathetic at all.
Oh, he's not being sympathetic here?
That really annoyed me. My boyfriend said that basically I might deserve whatever treatment I get, and I should actually be happy he's just going to take it out by pimping us harder and nothing else. Because he considers what I said to be harassment, and that I maybe outed him, and I disagree with that. Because that fucker's gay.
Yeah, just come on. God, Jesus.
As students, we sometimes have to vent about how we're treated, and if clinicians can't respect us, why should we respect them outside of what's necessary to pass the rotation?
Oh my God.
If I have to work hard, I'm going to out every motherfucking homo on my job.
Fucking do it.
I say... There are some
that's
people...
what school's about, you know, is about getting a... that's what surgeon school is about, is abusing everyone. So just get a fucking stupid little PhD so I can cut some fucking bodies open, you know what I'm saying? I'll fucking out you if you don't let me cut some veins up, you know what I'm saying? You all right?
Is this the good doctor? Dr. Han, if you don't make me a surgeon, I'm going to tell everyone you suck dick and cock. Whoa.
I think that's what this is, yeah.
Brother, that guy just wants you to save lives.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just a gay man that wants you to save lives, man.
Gossiping like you're fucking seniors in high school.
Yeah.
Which I would not want you guys on my I don't want you guys to have me for a checkup.
No,
I don't trust any of you guys. It's like the bit with like Tom Segura where it's like the doctor that's like just being like, well, it's either you're a marathon runner, which you're not.
You're not. Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Fuck off. Like, yeah.
Yeah, and I said this before, I want there to be like a website where like a rate my professor, but it's rate my doctor.
There has to be something like that, right? That's so bad.
I know.
That's.
I want there to be like a main website where you can go on there and like check a box and be like, is homophobic.
It's homophobic.
Denied me like treatment for gender affirming surgery.
Shit talked to other doctors.
Is fat phobic. Yeah, you know, like something like that.
There needs to be something like that. Yeah.
So I'm putting it out into the ether. Somebody make that website.
I'll text Jordan tonight. Don't worry. I'll text. Yeah. Wow. That's such a shitty. What a bunch of shitty fucking people, dude.
Yeah.
Like straight up. I don't know. That's just so. God, I had a thought. It's out of my fucking head right now. But like,
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault.
I just wanted to get through it because I knew it was long.
Yeah, no, that's a fucking Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You know what's fascinating is going from Ask Reddit like fucking
is a hot dog a sandwich? A medicine should be $1.
The two
like surgeons can't decide on whether or not they should out their professor.
Yeah,
because he's mean to them.
Like a little bit.
The thing that gets me is if he doesn't respect me, I'm not going to respect him. And which is such like a okay, yeah, but that's like being a little bitchy to you. It's not outing him.
Yeah, I feel like you don't have to.
Yeah,
you can not respect someone and still not be disrespectful.
Exactly. It's like the kind of people that are like, this trans person is mean, so I'm going to misgender them. And it's like, well, okay, that trans person is mean or even committed a crime. I'm not going to misgender them.
Yeah, I think there's still a basic level you should give to everybody. Yeah. I don't know. That's like, that's such a weird, like, I don't know. And so obviously this person's already like a huge dick.
Yeah.
Like, just in their writing, just in the like, come on, they don't seem gay.
They don't read gay.
They don't read gay, yeah. Like, I don't know, what are your fucking biases, like, Jesus, like...
Exactly.
And again, that's also another thing, like, you shouldn't be a fucking doctor then.
No, yeah, right.
You shouldn't be you should be fucking, you should have, if you get a license, fucking revoke it, like, straight up.
And also, like, I mean, in general, I think with jobs, like, and this can go two ways. Usually, if I am the student and the guy is, like, really reaming me, you know what I mean? The guy above me, I don't know what that guy's job is like until I have his job. You know what I mean?
I get that. Yeah. Yeah. And I think like, I
have no idea of if I would also do what he's doing or if I get to his job and I'm like, man, that guy was an asshole. But that's the moment where you're like, that guy was an asshole.
Yeah.
Once you know what the job is like.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think there's still a little bit of like
humble yourself as a student.
Yeah. And I think and I think that's another thing too, especially in like a learning environment where you're supposed to be like as much of a sponge as possible.
Exactly.
Like, learning. I think it's a difference. Like if you go to like fucking McDonald's, that's your job, and then your manager's just shitty and he's just in the office jerking off.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Yeah, there's a big fucking difference. I don't know. Yeah, because he's literally there to teach you something.
Yeah,
and you're just judging him because he's a little bit mean. And like, I don't know, professor, like you should still be nice. I'm not saying he's a perfect person, but also like, I don't fucking know what's going on with him.
Well, I mean, also, I think there's a level of seriousness that needs to be there when you're saving people's lives.
Yeah.
I think he's allowed to be a little mean.
Yeah. And like, I don't know. I feel like there's,
abusive. No.
But
you didn't say anything that said that he's abusive.
Like you have to really, you got to try to be kind of Kelso and somewhat JD.
Well, it's like you have to question. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because even like Kelso.
Was Kelso
I think Kelso was the old guy.
Oh, that's not who I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of the other guy.
I forgot his name. Yeah, the mean guy.
The mean guy, yeah.
Even he was doing that on purpose to make JD a better doctor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel that, yeah.
Like that was the whole point of him being mean.
Yeah.
Was like, I'm trying to make him a better doctor. And I understand that like that's not everybody's teaching style too. And like, it'll be nicer to have a nicer person, but legitimately there are some times where if you fuck up real bad and some guy dies.
Yeah, as I don't think you should be J.K. Simmons and Whiplash. I don't think.
No, yeah.
I
think, you shouldn't be throwing shit at people.
Yeah. But I can understand the doctor from Scrubs, you know what I mean? Yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, there's a seriousness that some things need.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fucking God. You decided to be a doctor too. This is a weird thing about doctors. And okay, this is what I remember. So I work in a I
think it's nursing school.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know.
Well, there's kind of like a weird thing with doctors specifically. So I work a lot in like events.
Yeah.
And apparently doctors are the fucking worst.
No, and nurses too. That's why I'm saying too, like there's this thing where it's like high school bully turned nurse.
Yeah, and like doctor. I don't know, like and it's very much like they never fucking pick up after themselves apparently.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, like they literally and like there's only been a few like events that I've worked where like it was like super fucking messy. And I think one of them was like
a doctor's thing.
It was a golfing event for sure.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I don't know. Apparently those are the ones. And I'm not saying all doctors. This is just the group, is like at the end of an event, it would be more messy than normal.
Yeah.
Like just fucking, tech bros are the worst too. They left some fucking asshole left like a Coke bottle, like on the thing open, not bottle, but like a can. So it was open.
Yeah.
And I was moving like chairs and shit. And it just immediately fell and like just fucked up. Not my carpet. That wasn't. I didn't have to do anything about it.
Right, but some other person.
Some other person's carpet. Yeah.
Shit.
Like so fucking God.
That sucks.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's very much like I don't know. There's something about like there is a weird like image of some doctors.
Yeah.
Where it's like
they get to that point so they think they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, it's like, it's like the idea of like a a sandwich artist being like, I'm not going to make a fucking sandwich at home. I'm not gonna, I do that at work.
Yeah,
I'm not going to care about people.
It's an ego
thing. Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. Solved it though.
Solved it, bitch.
All right, I got a bunch. I got 20 stories and we got to wind them down, baby.
No. I'm the eldest boy.
I am the youngest boy is my favorite line read of
anything.
The
eldest boy.
Oh, I'm getting the what are some girl secrets guys don't know about, dude.
Oh, shit, they heard us.
They heard us. Fuck.
Damn.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
So I think you sent me this one.
Yes.
So the Am I the Asshole title is, Am I the asshole for telling my daughter to stop babying her brother? The Am I the Devil title, Am I the asshole for telling my daughter to stop babying her brother who has cancer?
And I started reading this one, and once I realized OP is like the father or the mother of
the mother.
The mother of the child who has cancer, I was like, this is going straight to Josh because I'm full on my docket.
Yeah.
We got to read this one.
All right, so am I the asshole for telling my daughter to stop babying her brother? My 44 female daughter, 19, has always been very overprotective of her brother, 15, and is generally a very caring person. That's bad. That's not sad.
That was a good ad-lib. Wow.
She is currently in college studying to become a nurse online and also has a part-time job babysitting.
Oh my gosh, this is the only good nurse.
This might be the only good nurse, yeah. My son was recently diagnosed with leukemia and isn't handling chemo very well.
His problem.
However, I still want him to maintain some independence and be able to take care for himself to a certain level, as I do not want my son to be the type of man that makes their future partners do everything for them at the slightest inconvenience or sickness.
Listen, and they teach you this also. I found out in nursing school, maybe not in all nursing schools. Don't come for me, nurses. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
When you have something like leukemia or cancer, you get whatever the fuck you want, baby.
I think there's
I will baby you if you want it.
Yeah, I feel
If you don't want it, I won't do it, but I will fucking do it if you want it.
Bro, fucking telling Hank Green, you fucking get your own fucking soda.
Like, imagine stage 4 lung cancer, and they go, I just want to smoke. Give it to them. They're gonna fucking die.
Yeah, they're gonna die anyway, yeah.
Why not?
I do not want my son to be the type of man that makes their future partner do everything for them at the slightest inconvenience or sickness. Yet my daughter does not share this sentiment. She has babied him every step of the way, tending to his needs, such as getting him things so he doesn't have to get up at times, even coming to chemo appointments in case he gets bored, and so he has something comfortable to lean on the way back.
That's really
buying him lots of treats such as ice cream, and treating him like a child in general. 15-year-old.
Do you think like
15-year-old with
joy stops
at
when
15
when you grow up?
Chemo.
Yeah, when you get leukemia, it's time for you to man up and beat the cancer.
I don't care if you're 15, I don't care if you're 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. You're a man now.
You're a man now once you have leukemia.
I told her that she shouldn't be doing this and expressed why, as I stated above. She told me that I was being ridiculous and that this was cancer and very different from things like colds or headaches. I told her that this was a stepping stone into that. She told me that leukemia is a stepping stone.
When you have leukemia,
it's a gateway drug to fucking colds and being baby during a fucking flu. Did you know that?
I don't even know how to react to this.
I know. I told her that this was a stepping stone into that. She told me that I was being ridiculous, as that isn't even comparable, as this is one of the worst things he could go through. I told her that as his mother, I was taking a final stand. She said that she was an adult and could do what she wanted. I told her that I too was an adult and could kick her out if she wanted. She called me
gonna say kick her ass.
Kick her ass if I need to. She called me a horrible mother and angrily left to her room and has been very distant ever since. I'm starting to think that I may have been harsh with her. Not him. And she may be right in that I should let her baby him. Am I the asshole?
Yeah, you should be babying him.
Yeah, you're fucking
He has leukemia. What the fuck?
I love the idea that leukemia is a stepping stone. Being babied during leukemia
is a stepping stone
to being babied
during a
when
cold.
you need Dayquil. And that's all you need.
I love the
also fucking buy him Dayquil if he needs fucking Dayquil too. He's sick.
Baby him. He's sick. Yeah, fuck it.
I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care.
Also, like the shit that she said that was babying him was like getting him stuff while he's laying down so he doesn't have to get up.
Yeah. And
it's like regular nice people stuff.
Yeah.
You should do that anyway.
Actually, yeah.
I think you should do
the reason why I like pick up the plates after we're done eating breakfast is because I think you have cancer and you can't get up.
It's because you're babying.
I'm babying you. Yeah, you're a little fucking baby.
It's just nice stuff to do
being a
for
nice
your
person.
son.
Yeah, your son.
Do you love your son at all? Like, is there an edit that's like, edit, I hate my son?
I wonder if I think
what's up?
I think the post might have gotten deleted. Let me see. I want to see if there is an edit because I am only reading the "Am I the Devil" like comment. You know.
Yeah, that's what I do.
So let's see. It's 0 points. Oh, it got removed. It got fucking removed, baby.
Nice.
Yeah, everyone's calling them an asshole. So yeah, I just want to know if there's one person
that's like, no, yeah, your son should suck up the leukemia.
I think people have gotten so bad that people have gotten so bad that people are getting. I think that people are getting removed because there's a lot of comments that are getting removed for not being civil.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
So that's really all right. So this is info that we don't need, but this person is already gonna say you're the asshole. Wow, info. Where's your husband in all of this? And are you projecting your view of males onto your son? I'm surprised. I did not read this comment. I'm surprised how cold you are being during that time that he has cancer and your daughter is providing basic kindness to him. You want to know the response by OP?
Yeah, what?
To that paragraph?
What?
We are divorced. That's it. That's
God. Think about the absolute trenches of misery that exist within that person that caused them to be this cold to their own flesh and blood.
Yeah.
Who is going through one of the worst things that can ever happen to a human being.
Person, like ever,
at 15.
Yeah, as a kid.
Yeah.
As a kid. That's getting babied right now, actually. Dude, I was a fucking, I was a baby at 15. I'll admit it. I was a baby up until, 20. Fucking, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Shit.
I'm still a baby.
I'm still a little baby.
I'm a little baby. I'm baby. Fucking.
I don't know. Fuck, man.
I don't know. I don't agree at all with this, you gotta grow up kind of mentality.
Pull yourself up by your emotional bootstraps and fucking.
I mean, I think the only thing you gotta do for that is, taxes. If you do your taxes, you're grown.
Yeah. You're
That's
good.
your grown.
That's your grown up, yeah. You just have to be able to survive, that's it.
That's literally all adulting, quote unquote, is.
It's surviving.
It's not buying a vacuum from Target, it's surviving.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, fucking.
You know what I mean? It's not sucking up the leukemia.
Yeah.
It's just being around and surviving. And sometimes you need help, too.
Everyone needs help. And you should be able to, I don't know, I guess it's that thing of, the individualistic quality.
Yeah, exactly.
Which you shouldn't have as a parent.
15-year-old.
As a parent to your fucking kid. You shouldn't be already... You fucking
so many
Logan Roy ass fucking
And that TikTok we posted today where it was the 19-year-old that has to convince his parents to live with them when they're just gonna leave him homeless. Yeah. There are so many people that are not the asshole, kid's a freeloader.
Yo, I saw, and I'm really, it really takes a lot for me to not go into comments to me like, you're a fucking idiot.
No, legit, I really was like about to just comment, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Dude, straight up,
all of them.
fucking, yo, fucking, okay, so do you remember this TikTok? This is kind of off topic. Asshole. We know that.
Yeah, she's an
asshole. Fucking, you shouldn't do that to a kid.
No, you're awful.
There was a TikTok about kicking the daughter out because she was having bad grades.
Oh, yes.
And there was apparently, because people were fighting about this, because people are fucking crazy.
The kid was like 15.
Like a 15, 16-year-old. Yeah, you know, a kid.
Yeah,
right?
a child.
And no, people just straight up, I really do think a lot of people see like a teen
as an
adult, and it's really, I don't fucking believe that.
And that's white supremacy and pedophilia.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
like, I mean, it is all connected, you know.
Yeah, and I saw we got tagged today in a video of a guy responding to a comment on our video that he was fighting with about. I think I don't want to pull it up because I don't want to like fucking get angry.
Don't do it.
But I think it was about basically, and I think the guy was trying to be like, oh, let's talk about this like adults. And I'm like, what are you
talking about?
And I think the point, because it seemed like he was arguing that it was okay for the daughter to get kicked out because she wasn't doing.
It's never okay.
I think people were saying. I think he was saying like, all right, but if you're only studying for 30 minutes, you're not actually studying. And I'm like, we are so removed.
Yeah,
from the
that's
point
not the
of
point.
This fucking thing. And I don't know. And I don't know why he felt like he had to tag us in it.
No, every time you make a video response
to like a comment that someone else made,
it automatically tags the original.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I fucking hate TikTok.
Me too. I hate it too.
I don't know. Yeah, people are just so unsympathetic, man, or unempathetic, and it's just like really.
No, and it's like I don't want kids, right?
Oh yeah, no, me neither.
And I even will go as far as and say I dislike children.
Yeah.
Like I dislike other children.
Yeah.
Like I keep getting TikToks where it's like, I'm a baby and it's a day in my life, and I have to scroll because I'm like, I don't want to look at your fucking kid. Like I have that like aversion to children.
Yeah.
But if you tell me that your 15-year-old daughter, you kicked out your 15-year-old daughter because she is having bad grades because of something that you did, any reason that you kicked out your child, I'm mad at you. And I care about the welfare of that child.
Yeah, exactly. I get what you mean. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's not a hard line to follow where it's like, yeah, I don't want kids, but if you have kids, you better fucking treat them right.
Treat your kids right, because then they're gonna grow up and they're gonna be the assholes that are like, my parents kicked me out at 15 and I turned out
and then
okay.
I still have to deal with them.
I have to
being
deal with
a
them.
shitty person as an adult. If I walk, if I go to Wawa and they don't open the fucking door for someone, you know what I mean?
I gotta deal with
what
their
you're
shit.
leading up to. Yeah. So you're gonna get more fucking DeSantis voters.
Yeah, stop it. Stop making DeSantis voters, because I'm gonna go ape shit.
I'm gonna go ape shit. Yeah.
Stop making your kids racist.
Exactly.
I hate them.
It shouldn't be this difficult.
It should not be this hard.
I know it's hard to raise kids, but I don't think it's that.
It's not that difficult to raise a good one.
I don't think it's that hard to not abuse kids.
Solved it.
There we go. Sweet. Please leave a comment saying, well, actually,
it's super difficult not to abuse children because I am an abuser.
Because my arm is just really good at hitting kids.
I just can't stop hitting children.
Doing this motion. No one should be near me.
Oh, man. And I decided to procreate. Okay, let's move on.
All right, yeah, let's move on. Yeah.
Am I the asshole for asking my daughter-in-law to cook smaller amounts of food? This is my shit.
This is a crime against Sarah right now? Okay.
No, this is just, I love the shit where it's like about stupid reasons.
Okay, all right, I got you, yeah.
Throwaway account for privacy reasons.
Who fucking yeah,
Who cares about the smaller amounts of food?
Come on.
We'll see. I don't know. Maybe it's like he has the nuclear codes or something.
50,000 word response from the person that's being talked about right now. Actually, I found this account and
I, 67 female, have a son, 39 male, who is married to his wife, 39 female, for almost 7 years, and they have a 3-year-old daughter together. I noticed over the years that my daughter-in-law cooks more food than they need, and when I asked her about it in the past, she says that she packs lunches the next day for her and my son, but it still did not make sense to me.
I mean, that's normal. I feel like if you have leftovers.
But it doesn't make sense to me. the 67 female.
I don't get this.
You have dementia. Anyway, I noticed time after time that she does not limit the amount of food portions either for my son or their daughter. Here we go. Everyone is free to ask for as much food as they want. So I decided to confront her out of concerns about my son's health and also my granddaughter. You're making them fat.
I don't want my son to be a big fat fatty, please. Thank you. Just give him less food.
She got incredibly annoyed and said that my son is a grown man, and if he wishes to eat less, he can do that without her having to mom him around.
Based.
As for his daughter, she says that she is a toddler, and one day she barely eats, and the next asks for more, and that is normal. To that, I argued that I always had a specific amount of food for everyone, and that went well. She then had the audacity to say that maybe that's why my son eats so fast, as if the food is running away, and then she started with that crap that her food is always healthy, and that it is wrong to control what other people eat.
That's...
Based
and red-pilled, yeah.
And that my granddaughter and my son are actually both at healthy weight, but that is not really my point.
But then why do you fucking care then? I mean, it doesn't even matter. But then you're acting like it's like he's eating too much. He's going to become a big fat fatty.
But he's not a big fat fatty.
But then you're not, that doesn't matter. You are fucking ridiculous, dude. This is the Alzheimer's like forming in the middle of this writing.
You know, I would say Alzheimer's, but it sounds like she's just an asshole.
Yeah.
She should not let my granddaughter grow up to be greedy with food.
What? The fuck does that mean?
Anyway, now she is mad and saying that if I cannot keep my comments in my brain, parentheses, her words, I will not be welcome to their home and manage to turn my son and my husband against me.
She has good words. I will. She has good words.
So am I the asshole here? I really do not think so, but she is.
Yeah, you're an asshole. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude?
And of course, it got removed.
Yeah.
The top comment is, you don't believe in leftovers?
Yeah, that's such
You're
a
the
weird...
asshole.
You don't believe in a thing... Like, literally every single person on the planet, like, has had some sort of... What do you do? What do you do, OP, when you have a bunch of extra food left over?
She never does, because she always has a specific amount of food.
This is such a, like, God, you know, like, I see this a lot too, because I'm in my gym bro phase.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just, you know. But fucking, nice. I don't even think that came up on camera. It just looks like nothing. I really, like, it's one thing to be, like, even, like, a meal prepper, right? Where you're, like, planning out 5 meals ahead, and you're just, like, packaging it, and, like, you're getting, like, okay, like, all right, I know what all my caloric intake is if you're a calorie counter.
My thing is, like, meal preppers, they plan out, like, weeks in advance, and I'm not gonna eat something that's been in my fridge for 5 days.
Yeah, right. I get that.
That's gross to me.
Yeah, and like I don't know, but
maybe I just don't understand.
Also, that's not even like what this person does apparently, because that's still saving food for later.
Yeah, that's still cool. I'm not mad at meal preppers. I just don't get it because I haven't looked into it.
No, yeah, that's fair. No,
I'm just ignorant.
It's all fucking whatever.
This is just like, why are you feeding my son more than 2 almonds? He's going to become a fatty. And then the wife is like, actually, he's underweight.
Yeah,
because you've been feeding him 2 almonds a day every day. So I'm feeding him normal amounts of food. And then the mother's like, he will get fat, and then his value will be lower because he will be fat.
Actually, maybe, all right, I'll concede he should have 3 almonds a day.
It's like, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. And like, I don't know, because like that's such a... God, I don't know. And you're like, you shouldn't judge other people's food and shit. Like, no, I don't know.
That's so annoying to judge other people's food.
Or like, you know, like it's one thing that like even I can understand like being like, okay, it's a little different or weird to me, but I'm not gonna judge you, and I'm not gonna like stop you from eating your food. Like that story we got with the like the
girlfriend,
the girlfriend that had fucking weird food. Like,
because I think saying like, you know, we're humans and we're just kind of. What are you looking at?
Sorry, it looks like fucking mold in there, dude. On the top, I don't think it is. I think it's just like caramel or like flavoring.
I don't know. Actually, that might be mold.
Really?
I have no idea, bro.
It tastes all right to me.
I mean, drink that at your own risk.
Yeah. Sorry, but sorry.
Yeah, that looks weird.
Yeah.
I thought it was bubbles, but it's not.
No, yeah. Sorry, I just noticed that a little bit ago.
Oh, weird.
And all the other ones too.
It might be from the bottom. I don't know if it's caramel.
or whatever the fuck. It was on the top of it.
Gross.
Yeah. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, as human beings, like the first thing to noticing something's different and accepting change is being like, ew. You know? Like that's the first
and that is a somewhat natural response. I can understand
I think it is natural. I think it's natural to look at something other and be like, that's other. You know?
I think it's another thing.
But to whatever you do after that is...
That's who you are as a character. Like, the way your character is, yeah.
If you say, gross, I'm never looking at that ever again.
Then congrats, you're
a closed-minded person.
You're a boring, closed-minded piece of shit.
What is that? I have to ask questions. Then you ask questions. You're a person that asks questions. If you're like, oh, whatever.
Exactly,
then, there's more agreeable actions and there's less agreeable actions.
Yeah, and also it's another thing, too, where, like, and I think this is another thing where it's like, the judging of, like, because, like, it's also another thing where, like, you're also judging her as a parent. Yeah. With how the daughter's being fed, and then I don't know. It's such a you're just such a judgmental bitch. I don't know, like fuck, like I don't know.
It's definitely like as a mom, boomer. it's your job to control everyone in the house, and as a grandmother, it's my job to control you. You know what I mean? And it's just a big old control freak kind of situation.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know. It just sucks. The control freak-ishness of it.
And these roles are not verbalized usually. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I feel that.
Like sometimes I feel like with your parents, they're great, once again. But I mean, sometimes I feel like they want me to mom you.
Yeah, and it's definitely like...
while also they don't keep me in the loop. So it's like you're the man of the house. But they also expect me to take care of you.
The man baby of the house, actually, yeah.
Right. So, like, they ask me about, like, my job and how much money, like, if I'm making money and if we're okay and blah, blah, blah. But they don't ask you anything.
Yeah, and I'm just like...
And then, like, about big financial decisions, like they're buying us a couch. Your dad was like, Josh, I have to talk to you about the couch.
And I was like, all right, yeah, Sarah, come along. Let's go.
I was like, can I come along? I was like, yeah. Like, I'm not involved. This is a couch in my house as well.
Yeah,
but I'm the one that has to be the full-time worker. You know what I mean?
True, yeah.
To care about you.
Yeah, and it's like, God.
It's just weird. I don't know. And it's just a role that is kind of unsaid.
Yeah, and I don't know. And it hurts me, too, because then it makes anything that I do diminish.
Yeah, you feel like they don't really believe in you because you have to be baby.
And I'm doing all this fucking work.
You do a lot of work. And I'm saying Josh does a lot of work and makes a large amount of money like we both do. Like, really, we're 50-50 a lot.
Yeah,
yeah.
And like, with this fucking podcast, we're 50-50, so it's like fucking...
Yeah, it feels like a partnership at home, and then we go to your parents' house and they ask these weird leading questions because they assume that our dynamic is something different.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's definitely hard. Yeah, it's definitely just, I don't know. It's just like I don't know why people are like this,
I don't know either. It's just...
Like, I don't know. Even if I think you're like a good person, you still can have that bias, I guess.
Exactly, yeah.
That's really... I don't know. That's why, like, this person's an asshole right now. But, like, I don't know. Maybe they're...
Right. And that's the thing about being an asshole. We only know whatever's written about them on paper.
Yeah.
Whatever they've decided to write about themselves.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like everyone sometimes... I think the reason why sometimes I get a little harsh is I have the idea in my head is... Everyone that writes something about themselves ever
is making it the best version.
To make the best version. And if your best version is this,
still you're an asshole?
It's your
what's up?
Yeah, it's very much like you need to either become a better writer or fucking rethink some things.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But yeah, you're an asshole.
You're an asshole.
Anyway, solved it. Yeah.
This is from relationship advice.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta give advice.
Let's go.
This is serious.
Let's do it.
My 31 male girlfriend, 29 female, broke up with me because of my constant pregnancy fears.
Oh, yes. Okay.
I have been with my girlfriend Lily for 7 years now. We overall have a great relationship, and I know I love her very much. For the past 3 years, she's been pushing for a proposal. She wants to start a family soon and have many kids, at least 3. I'm not sure if I ever want to get married, but I know I don't want my life without her. She keeps asking if I ever plan to do it, and I usually dismiss her because, in all honest, talking about it gives me anxiety.
Oh my God.
Now, the reason she broke up with me is because this month she had a pregnancy scare. She was 2 days late, and we saw a very fainted line. I was freaking out because I'm not ready to get married, let alone be a father. Now, I'm not sure if I want kids at all. I don't see myself as that father figure. I'm all up for being the fun uncle and have fun with them, but when it comes to actually have one of my own, I don't want it.
That's fine. That's fine. Just don't be in a relationship with someone who wants all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I freaked. I kept waking her up at 2 a.m., 4 a.m., asking her to please go to the hospital so we can have blood work done to be sure if she was pregnant. She said she wasn't going to do that she wasn't probably pregnant since she did have an IUD and I pulled out. But I read online that there can always be a chance. It's not 100% guaranteed that you won't get pregnant. I kept badgering her to go, and she got mad at me, saying that this would be the 5th time she's going to the hospital to get tested because I believe she's pregnant. 5th time. This is only the first long paragraph, by the way. So if you're not strapped in, you better fucking strap in. Click it up, baby. Yes, this has happened in the past, and I usually freak out because I know I'm just not ready to have kids. Maybe one day I will want them, just not now. We went to the hospital and she wasn't pregnant. I was relieved, to say the least. Later that day, she told me she wants to break up. That she can't handle this every month, that even if I didn't freak out about pregnancy, she wants to be with someone that doesn't stress her out and keep her calm. That she wants someone who knows what they want. That I had told her when I was 25 that I wanted kids and made her feel secure about this. When I was 24, she was 23. I told her I never wanted to have kids. She tried breaking up with me, saying it wouldn't work long term if we wanted different things. But then I changed my mind and told her that I will want kids when I'm 30. But now I realize I probably said that so she wouldn't break up with me.
What an asshole.
That she can't even talk to me about proposing because I always dismiss her, and she truly believes I don't plan on it.
This poor woman.
I think I'll propose eventually, but I'm just too lazy to buy a ring and do the whole proposal thing.
Bruh.
That's the first part.
Oh my God.
All right, you ready?
This guy is just exhausting in general. Like, the problem is over. The problem is done. She's breaking up with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is advice. He wants advice.
Oh my God.
More backstory.
Oh.
Before I limited sex to once every 2 months because of how paranoid I was getting about her getting pregnant every month, even though we used a condom, it was a constant struggle every month waiting for her period to make sure she wasn't pregnant. We worked out on this, and that's why she got the IUD. But then I read that there's still a 2% chance of failure after pregnancy. I don't know how to get over this pregnant paranoia. I don't want to lose her, and now I realize that having kids is better than losing her. But I still don't know. That's not good. That's not a good having kids and not being there for them just so she won't leave you.
This guy is so fucked. This guy needs therapy real bad.
Some real big. This is Barry.
Yeah.
God. I don't want to lose her, and now I realize that having kids is better than losing her, but I still don't know. She left the apartment and went to stay with her parents, and I am distraught right now. She also told me that there's more reasons why she wants to break up, that I never made her feel beautiful. I tell her to change her clothes if they made her look fat if we were visiting my family.
Oh my God.
But my family is very into appearance and being fit. She also says that she hates not being able to go out and celebrate things. Yes, I limit going out to 3 times a year because even though we both make good money, we live in a very expensive city and there's no point in going out when we can cook at home. I don't know what to do. I don't want to lose her, but she seems very set in this decision. Has anyone never wanted kids but then changed their mind? I think I might want them, but definitely not now. Maybe when I'm 34 or 35. What can I do to get my girlfriend back? What can he do to get his girlfriend back?
That's like, there's so many problems. This guy is so neurotic. Just like, it's fine to be neurotic. It's fine to not want kids. It's not okay to trap a woman in a relationship
for 7 years.
Like she's your slave.
Yeah.
Your love slave.
Yeah.
Then withhold sex from her because you're scared of getting pregnant and committing to her. Like, listen, I'm not saying that everyone should get married or everyone should, and you can be a long-term partner without children and without getting married.
That's fine. I get that.
Like, fuck, we've been together 5 years. We're not married. We don't have any kids.
Yeah.
So some people think that that's too long. You know, some people think, but we also are upfront with each other. And,
yeah, we're honest. We talk about it.
Yeah,
I'm not lying to you
when you say that.
To drag you. Like, along.
No, me neither.
Yeah,
like that's the fucked up part, right?
Yeah,
like he knew he didn't want kids when they tried to break up.
And then he was like, "All right, I'll have kids with you in a few years." A few years happened. What the fuck?
What? You said you wanted kids. Yeah, now this poor woman is out like 6 years of her life.
Yeah,
7 years
at least. Like, yeah,
that's crazy.
That's just, yeah, I really can't believe that. That's such a fucking, how shitty of a person do you gotta be?
It's just, yeah, you just need to go to therapy,
like a control freak, you know?
Absolutely. And then limiting, like controlling what she's wearing, and also it's abusive.
Yeah, it's just pure, yeah.
The fat thing is stupid. That really, shit is fucking ridiculous. It's like, well, my family cares about appearances.
Yeah, God, fucking...
Let her wear whatever she wants.
Right, like, yeah, like...
Jesus. It's her body. And then also limiting going out to 3 times a year. It's like, I kind of...
That's such a weird, arbitrary fucking number of...
Like, okay, whatever, do whatever you need. But also, you're a wet blanket and I would never hang out with you.
Yeah. This guy has negative 100 comment karma.
Oh my God.
And I want to read the most recent comment because this was posted a day ago.
Yeah.
Most recent comment 2 hours ago.
Holy shit.
He is still...
He's in the comments fighting for his life.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the original comment.
Okay.
You're an absolutely unbelievable, toxic, controlling train wreck of an abusive boyfriend, and I hope she's already blocked your number and moved somewhere you can't find her.
I agree.
You need decades, Bold, of therapy before you should even be allowed to attempt a relationship with Siri on your phone, let alone an actual human being.
Yeah, legitimately.
Negative 33 comments from this OP. Negative 33 karma on this OP. Mm-hmm. How am I a train wreck? I've done nothing wrong. I expected this post to be about people helping me realize that kids are amazing, and that once I have my own, I'll love the kids very much, and that everything I am feeling is just, dear, I'm amazed at people. I just want to say that even though I did ask her to go to the ER, you don't understand how out of my mind I was going. I wasn't sleeping, it was affecting my mental health, I was calling my parents. I know I need to work on this.
Then go to therapy and shut up.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy if you're freaking out that hard.
Yeah, if you're like, can't be pregnant. Like 4 a.m.
Are you also against abortion or something?
Yeah,
like,
right.
Just get it, like, just do that.
Yeah.
Or get the morning after pill or something. I mean, or do you live somewhere where abortions are not accessible? Like, where's the information?
We need a lot more
as to why you're freaking out this hard.
Yeah. God, man.
Because, I mean, there's also the angle of, like, labor, right? Because he doesn't stock up on plan B if he knows that he has this problem.
Yeah, right?
So he's making it her problem.
Yeah.
By forcing her to go to an expensive ER.
Yeah.
Just to get a birth control test? It just seems like craziness.
No, it's not. It's such a fucking mess.
Yeah.
Of a human being. And he's only offended when people call him a train wreck. That's it. Someone calls him a train wreck and he's like, I gotta respond to this one because like I've done nothing wrong.
What a crazy person.
What a crazy fucking person, dude.
He needs serious help.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But yeah, that was my hashtag epic relationship advice post of the week.
Nice.
He just wanted people to tell him that he'll love kids.
That's not true. If you hate
Barry
them already,
wanted us to tell him that he will eventually love kids, and if he accepts Jesus Christ,
did eventually love his kid.
If he accepts Christ,
I fully believe that Barry loved his kid.
I think so too. Yeah, I know. Yeah, this guy's worse than Barry.
Yes, and Barry murdered a lot of people.
Yeah, Barry was at least close to redeemable.
Okay, am I the asshole for only wanting my wife and daughter to obey my house rules?
Well, he only wants that.
Yeah, guys, let's hear him out.
He said the word only, so there's nothing else that could. You shouldn't even write a post.
Throwaway because daughter uses Reddit.
That's not gonna help you.
Nope. My 55 male, wife 48 female, and daughter 26 female have been driving me insane. They both work. My wife comes home at around 5:30 to cook dinner. Then my daughter at 6:30 joins to help her mom. Then I come home at around 7:15 when they're done cooking and we eat. They also do housework, laundry, that kind of stuff women do in households. I'm not lying that was in the post.
This is all real?
Yeah. This is all real shit.
Oh, man, this is going to be a fun one. Oh, God.
Nothing much, but I have a few rules. I just need them to obey.
All right, obey. All right, yeah. All right.
Cleaning the house properly, watering the plants, etc. But most importantly, take down the clothes from the drying racks before I come home. I
feel the fucking God damn it.
God fucking damn it. If I see that on the drying rack,
I will swear to fucking God.
I hate seeing dry clothes left on the drying racks overnight. I see red when it happens, but my wife and daughter have been forgetful of it. They have tons of time between when they come home and cook to do just one simple task. Instead, they hover around the kitchen, or daughter sets up table and wife's on her phone.
And eats hot chip and lie.
Wife on phone.
Phone bad.
That's why I chose this one.
Yeah.
Was that sentence. While the clothes are still there, hanging in the wind. So last night when I went outside the balcony, we live in an apartment, and saw the clothes, I just lost it. I yelled at my wife to pick herself up from her freaking phone and do what I asked.
Why don't you just fucking do it?
Because I don't want to come home mad all the time. I set the rules. I also work hard and I'm tired after work. Their only job is to follow it, and they can't even do that.
They're working though, right? They also do
they
jobs?
Also
yeah.
work. But my daughter decided to be an ungrateful brat, 26 years old.
26 years old, yeah.
And told me to stop talking to wife that way and to do it myself if I hate it so much. I've done everything to raise her, feed her, and give her a roof over her head, and she decided it was a good idea to talk back to me. But now my wife also seems quiet towards me, so I'm wondering if my wife thinks I'm the asshole for wanting them to just keep the house organized so everyone's happy. Now, my favorite thing about people like this is they're such absolutely raging bulls and stupid idiots, but then the moment that the wife is kind of quiet to them, they turn into little babies.
Yeah.
Where they're like, now I'm worried that she doesn't like me.
Yeah, I think,
You were an asshole.
You were a huge asshole, yeah.
Commit. And just be like, fuck off, wife.
Yeah, divorce.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, stop being such a fucking pussy.
You can't have
her.
it both ways, you know? And that's like customer service. Like, people will get on the phone and just start yelling. And then I'm like, all right, I'll hang up on you. And then they go, no, don't. Because you need my help? Then be nice to me.
Then be nice, yeah. How about, yeah.
Then be nice to me.
Jesus Christ.
It's not really that hard. If you want me to do something for you, you gotta be nice.
Yeah, and I don't know, like, fucking stop being such a piece of shit. Because I don't know, like, yeah, you're the last one home, I guess.
It's
like,
your laundry.
It's your laundry, too, probably, yeah. Yeah, you know.
Do your own damn laundry.
Do your own goddamn laundry.
Like everyone else in the fucking world.
Yeah. Christ almighty, dude.
They cook you dinner, they clean the house, and they work.
Yeah. You basically have two servants. One that you married and one you fucking put into your wife and she birthed out. Not even you.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you didn't even do that work.
Shit, yeah.
All you did was, it was a good in your wife.
Yeah. And now, God, great Father of the Year award,
yeah,
really.
Great. No, you're just being an ass.
Being a huge piece of shit. Solved it, though. Yeah.
Open and shut.
Open shut. Am I the asshole for refusing to change out of my uniform before visiting my sister in the psychiatric wing of the hospital?
Yes. Because you're a cop.
Yeah. My 32 male younger sister, 27 female, has, unfortunately, recently been suffering from very poor mental health. She suffers from schizophrenia, and her delusions and her tether with reality have gotten bad enough that she's recently been involuntarily committed to a psychiatric ward of a hospital in a city near where I work.
Damn.
The visiting hours where she's staying at are very limited. I work in law enforcement, and a few days ago after my shift, the hours lined up very well, and I decided to go visit her. When I arrived, the receptionist asked me if I were able to go home and change first. I asked her why, and she said, quote, "Some of our patients here have run with cops, and they find that they make your presence triggering."
So they have a run-in with cops, and they find his presence triggering.
Yes.
Okay. Clarifying.
Yeah. I told her no. That by the time I was able to get home and change, I wouldn't have been able to make it back in time for visiting hours. She asked me if I could at least take off my button-up shirt and leave it at the desk, and I told her that I could, but that I was wearing a t-shirt underneath with a sheriff's star and my name, and so it wouldn't make much difference. She reiterated that some of the patients would feel uncomfortable with me there, and I just said that I wasn't there for them, and that I would leave them alone, and I just wanted to see my sister, who I knew would be fine with seeing me in my uniform.
Cop behavior. Entitled cop behavior.
Yeah. She tried to deny me entrance, but I insisted that I wanted to see my sister. She ended up getting a doctor and security involved, but after some back and forth, I was allowed entrance and got to see my sister. We had a good visit. She had been taking her meds and is her normal, wonderful self again.
Nice.
On my way out, I wished the receptionist a good night, but she just gave me a dirty look in that response. I don't think I was treated fairly, that I had as much right as to see my family member as anyone else. But maybe I should have changed first.
Cop complaining that they haven't been treated fairly.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking break.
God. It reminds me of like the when like at the height of like ACAP sentiment.
Yeah. When that lady wouldn't. Yeah, the McDonald's lady.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Just making up fucking drama.
She didn't even like it was just like it took a little bit because
Longer.
nobody's working because it's COVID.
Yeah. But no, actually, fucking
you should be more worried about like the disease that's killing people rather than black people touching your food.
Yeah, right. And that was the funniest thing too, was like COVID was the thing that killed more cops than anything else in 2020, 2021.
None of them vaxxed because they suck. I hate
COVID
cops.
is the most fucking base thing that ever happened. No, but like, oh fuck the police. Yeah.
Fucking yeah, come at me, cops. Who gives a shit?
I will like, and I think it's very like, God, being told multiple times that hey, they've had bad run-in with cops, which of course you don't believe because no cop has ever done anything bad, right?
Right.
Like, you know, gee, like God, such an entitled fucking behavior.
Yeah, what a fuck.
Like honestly, I don't know, what a baby.
What a big fucking blue
like you can't
baby.
you can't like fucking. There is a difference too, for sure, between the button-up and the
yeah,
t-shirt.
there is.
Yeah. I feel
if
like
they're afraid of the image of a cop, don't make yourself look like a cop.
Yeah. And like, I don't know, like it still has a big sheriff's badge on it and your name or whatever, but it's not the uniform,
exactly,
you know?
And I think that's what she meant.
Yeah, like, but you were like, nah, dude.
No, I'm entitled to be wherever I want.
I can be wherever I want, yeah. And actually, I'm only here for my sister, so they shouldn't even be looking at me.
What a dumbass.
Going to a park and being surprised when people are like around you.
Yeah, I'm being surprised that people perceive you when you're around. Am I the asshole for expecting? Oh wait.
Oh yeah, salted. Yeah, I know. We only have like an hour left of recording on the thing. I'm
sorry.
I
gotta eat food soon.
All right. We'll rush through.
Am I the asshole for expecting sister-in-law to still pay her share of the bachelorette party? I am getting married in a few weeks. My bachelorette party is this weekend. We will be spending the weekend out at the wineries and other activities. My soon-to-be husband's younger sister is one of the bridesmaids. A few weeks ago, when we were discussing the bachelorette party, she informed us she wouldn't be coming on it. She gave no real reason other than she didn't know anyone very well and didn't want to take days off work. Pretty much, she just didn't want to come.
Okay, fair.
No?
Oh, no?
She didn't want to take days off work and she didn't know anyone. That was her reason. Not that she didn't want to come.
Oh, no. Sorry, yeah.
No, not to you. I mean to the person.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was weird.
No, you're good.
After everything was booking, it came to about $600 a person. My maid of honor sent sister-in-law a Venmo request for her portion since she is still part of the wedding party.
What?
Sister-in-law sent a message to the group text confused as to why she would be expected to pay. We informed her that as part of the wedding party, it is expected to help pay for the bachelorette.
No.
She didn't have a real reason she couldn't come. She just didn't want to. No?
No, she didn't want to call off work. Yeah.
And she didn't know anyone. Fair reason. That doesn't get her off the hook for the responsibilities she signed up for. Is this a work outing? Does she need PTO?
Yeah, like come on.
Does it need to be approved by a manager? No, this is a bachelorette party.
Yeah, come on.
Now that the trip is tomorrow, the other bridesmaids are pissed they had to pull out money to cover sister-in-law's portion. I sent her a message explaining what comes along with being a bridesmaid and asked her to please send my maid of honor the money because she is putting a downer on the weekend and ruining it. I have not heard back, and the bridesmaids are super pissed. They are out money.
But they're the ones going on the thing.
Extra knowledge.
Oh, yeah?
The bride, the bachelorette, does not have to pay the $600.
Really? Oh, fuck off.
So that is without the bride.
Yeah, the bride.
So the bride could have forked up $600 for her own party.
Yeah.
And instead asked the sister who was not going.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, too, as I feel like, yeah, like, come on.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
That is pretty crazy, honestly. Like, I don't know. I could... like, it'd be one thing if everyone was nice and was like, we'll cover it for you, but then you're dragging in someone that doesn't want to be involved
demanding.
And demanding it. And I don't, like, Jesus Christ, like, you're...
Yeah.
Just don't fucking... What the fuck, dude?
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
Like, I don't know. I think it's one thing to be like, it's your special day, but it's another thing to, like, just, like...
A gift is supposed to be a gift. When you demand a gift, it's a demand. It's no longer a gift.
Very different, yeah. I don't know, like, Jesus Christ. Fucking, yeah, if they can't make it, why are you making them pay?
Exactly.
For something they can't do?
Also, like, not getting the days off work, it might have just been that her job denied her the days.
Yeah, and yeah, fucking fine. That's fair.
That's it. Yeah, you can't go on vacation. Your job denied you.
Bro, fucking Gabe asking a Venmo from me before he would have gone on his fucking...
To fucking Chicago. We had a friend whose bachelor party was, like, in Chicago.
And like me, I'm not even part of the party, so it's not even like a good analogy.
He invited me to it a long time ago, but because it was like
you getting fucking invited,
dude,
and then you're being like, no, I can't make it.
Eventually, I got uninvited because it was weird, and I mean, and I'm glad I did. I'm gonna be honest, because it was all men, because he's a man.
Yeah, doing a bachelor party.
And it was really nice of him to invite me in the first place, but I was like, I'm not going to another city with a bunch of men I don't know.
Yeah,
if I can't bring my partner, and it's really expensive. And you haven't told me when it is. And I told him that, and he was like, it's okay. I forgot that I invited you in the first place. Right, I was like, this is okay. Sweet. It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah. But him sending you a Venmo request to pay for it.
Dude, I would have exploded. Yeah. I would have exploded.
Hey, can you make
I'm
this
not even in the wedding party.
Can this be my gift, please?
He was very nice to us, though.
Like, he was nice. Yeah, no,
we weren't in the wedding party. We didn't have to pay for anything, but we did sit with the wedding party at the wedding.
Yeah, that was nice.
It was very nice. We felt I felt included.
Yeah, I definitely felt included. Yeah. It was a good wedding.
Yeah.
All right, all right, let me pull up my next story, but we solved that shit.
We did solve that shit.
Asshole. Yeah.
The fuck?
Get it right, Sarah.
Whoa.
Yeah, get it right. Blaming you for all the fucking, yeah, all right, so, I got a wedding one, too.
Oh, what?
Am I the asshole for telling my sister that I don't care about how her wedding turns out?
Fun. Can't wait.
My 29 male sister, 26 female, has always been incredibly spoiled. It's always her way or the highway, so I knew that when she got engaged, she would be a handful. Her wedding is coming up in about a year, and she has already started planning. That bitch.
That fucking bitch doing planning for her own wedding.
She sat us all down, my mother, father, and my other sister, and told us what they had decided for the theme. Now, personally, I think it's a little tacky to put a theme on a wedding. But it's not my wedding, so I held my tongue.
Yeah, it's not your wedding. Shut up.
Her theme was nature, and this was applied to everything.
That's a normal theme for a wedding.
She wanted a floral lace dress, that's in quotes, by the way, succulents as flowers, and for the ceremony to take place in a greenhouse-based cool
That
spot.
sounds cool as shit. Awesome. Also, floral laced is like a normal wedding type dress.
But no, it's floral lace dress.
Like if you go into Kleinfeld's and say yes to the dress and you say, I want floral lace, they're going to be like, okay, great.
Fucking
here's
big wardrobe.
20 of them. Yeah.
Pick your flavor, baby.
It's very normal.
Yeah. So yeah. Again, tacky, but not my wedding.
It's not tacky.
So I didn't say anything. Except on Reddit. The issue arose when it came time to talk about the reception venue. She said that she wanted it to be outdoors in one of those huge event tents with windows so that we could be in nature.
That's cute.
My whole family hated this idea. An outdoor reception just seems very cheap and not at all classy. We suggested that she go with something a little more classic, like an event venue, but she had her mindset. I got really upset because the entire family was telling her that they would prefer one thing, and she was insisting she do another when she was literally the only person who wanted it, the bride.
Is she the one paying?
Probably.
Yeah.
She's the bride.
So she can do what she wants, huh?
Yeah. At first, I tried to go easy on her by telling her that themed weddings are just a fad, and if she commits to her theme so heavily, she'll look back on it in 20 years and cringe, and that it's better to choose something timeless, like a simpler dress in a hotel ballroom. Boring.
That sounds tacky as shit to me. A hotel ballroom?
God, Jesus. I said that she could definitely incorporate flowers into the centerpieces and decorations if she wanted. To have the whole wedding centered around plants and flowers just seemed like too much.
Who are you? Wait, who is this? Your sister?
Yeah, this is brother.
The brother.
29 male, sister, 26 female.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it? Oh, shit.
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just like, who the fuck are you? Like the cousin? Like, who are you?
This is her brother. Yeah.
Okay.
Never one to take advice. My sister just said that she's sorry we feel that way, but her and her fiance have wanted this for their wedding for years, and they spent a lot of time coming up with the details together, and they wanted their wedding to reflect their personalities and who they are as a couple. That's in quotes, so apparently that's whatever. Fucking. And she didn't think my timeless suggestions would be able to do that.
Yeah.
Here's where I might be the asshole.
Oh, okay. This one. Not anything before this.
I kind of let my frustration get the better of me and said, fine, I don't care if your wedding turns out to be tacky. I knew you were going to be an inflexible bridezilla anyway. I do think that she was being too rigid and just thinking about what she would like instead of what her family and guests would prefer.
It's her wedding.
But my parents say that it's my sister's wedding and that it wasn't cool to say that I didn't care.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole?
Yes. It's her wedding, dude. What?
It's her wedding. It's her fucking wedding.
She can do whatever the fuck she wants.
I like the story now because of the two sides of the same coin of assholes.
Yeah.
Where it's the bride being like, I gotta force you to do this.
Yeah.
And the brother and the bride.
A real bridezilla.
Bridezilla. Yeah.
And then a guy that just doesn't want to be outside.
Yeah. God forbid.
Which, like, me too, man.
I get it. Yeah. If it was a Florida
I
wedding,
hate
I'd be
sweating at a
but
wedding.
Also, if you got a tent and you got air conditioning,
most likely they're gonna have
yeah.
fans in there. I mean, I think all the weddings that we went to last year had outdoor receptions.
Yeah, and they're still like, it was still relatively cool. And also they did it at time of years.
No, I think one had an indoor.
Yeah, Tron's did. Yeah.
Yeah, it was all. Yeah.
Yeah,
that was all indoor. But like the two weddings that we went to that had outdoor receptions, it was not difficult at all. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
And they were all both set in Florida too.
Yeah, and they were
even like the heat was hot.
Yeah, and they had outdoor venues are a thing.
Yeah.
And having it outside in nature, like
saying that it's cheap. If she's the one paying for it, like,
it's cheap for you, yeah.
Cheap for you, like, yeah, whatever. You're the one paying for it, then be like, okay, sure, let's go for something more expensive.
Honestly, if it was in a hotel ballroom, most people would have forgotten about it.
Also, like, do not come to me and say that receptions are cheap, ever.
No.
Unless you're having it at fucking Chuck E. Cheese. But even then, I'm like, God bless you, sister.
Yeah.
That's probably dope. It's probably still $200.
Right.
Yeah, fuck.
You know, and I don't know. I feel like that it's awesome, this wedding, because like they're trying to make it as memorable as possible.
And
too.
It seems cute as shit.
Like, I don't know. I remember my sister's wedding, both of them, I guess, because one of them was literally in Griffith Park, and it was just like 6, 7, 8 of us.
Yeah.
And then the other one was like out in front of a tree.
Yeah, it was.
And then we had a barbecue.
At like an Airbnb or something.
Yeah.
It was really
awesome.
cool.
Yeah. You know, so like, I don't know. Yeah. And like, I don't know. All the weddings we went to last year were still memorable. I remember them all.
Yeah.
Mostly because one of them had Lana die. But, you know, I mean, that's beyond the point.
But no, I mean, like, and this is also what I told my friend, because my friend that had a wedding, he had sort of a this problem where he comes from a family where they're kind of pretentious. And they were like, oh, you're going to have a cheap wedding or something. And he was really going back and forth on it because they weren't paying for it. And he was like, I want to have this big grand wedding to make everybody, you know, feel better.
Yeah.
You know, to impress his family or something. Because I want to remember it. Because they had really driven it into his head that he's not going to remember it if it's a shitty wedding.
Oh, yeah. That's
and
God.
I was just like, bro, you're going to be there. The woman that you love is going to walk down the aisle.
You're going to remember
You're going to remember that.
Yeah.
Because you're always going to have that. You could be in front of you could be on a dock next to a bunch of dead fish and you're, and You love her. She's going to walk down the aisle. And you're going to see her and you're going to be like, holy shit, I love that woman. I'm going to marry her.
Yeah.
And you're going to remember that for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what about my needs?
But what about my needs? I'm cousin Greg. And what about my needs?
Well, I was thinking like maybe we don't do this.
Why does everyone stutter on that fucking show?
I don't, because they're all babies.
Yeah.
They're not Logan. That's why.
Yeah, Logan's the only one that doesn't fucking stutter.
Yeah. But yeah, no, fucking yeah, what an asshole, dude.
What an ass.
God. Solved it. Hour 13 remaining on the clock.
We got 2 stories left. We'll be fine.
True. Oh yeah, final story for Sarah. Let's go. Come on.
Am I the asshole for returning a birthday gift I got from my boyfriend after he insulted me about my colorful past?
Oh, fuck. I was going to do this one, but okay, yeah, you do it.
This happened last night, but my phone is still blowing up. I, female, 26, dipped into my savings and got Mike, my boyfriend, 27, a PS5 for his birthday yesterday.
That's nice.
He knew he was getting the PS5 because he told me that the PS5 is the only thing he wants. We've been together for 4 years, so the cost didn't matter. That is, until I found out what he thinks about me.
Oh.
Some background. When I was 18, I was involved with Jake, a guy I met online. We ended things after 3 months, and I moved on shortly after with Adam, a guy from work. I found out a couple months later that Jake and Adam were actually really close friends, but I didn't know Jake long enough to meet his friend group, so I had no idea. After finding out, I took some time off dating, and 2 years later, I met my current boyfriend, Mike. So this woman has been with 2 people previous.
What a slut.
What a whore.
Yeah.
I was upfront and honest with Mike about my past and the fact that I was unintentionally involved with friends.
Oh, so she's telling the truth. That's what makes her a fucking harlot.
Yeah. He said he understood and my past didn't bother him. Mistake number 1. Lying?
Yeah, already.
Last night at his party, I showed up with the PS5 and him and his friends were screaming with joy. His best female friend Jessica laughed and said, I wish I was a thought so I could afford a PS5 too.
What?
I looked at her with an excuse me look on my face and she just said, never mind, and walked away. Fuck you, Jessica.
Alrighty, fuck you, Jess. Yeah, Jesus.
I confronted my boyfriend about it and he said, and I quote, she's just messing with you. You can't take a joke?
Yeah, it was just, guys, it was just a joke. Guys.
Well, meanwhile, Jessica's sucking his cock right now.
Yeah, guys, it was just a joke, guys.
Yeah. So I pushed further as to why this girl is even calling me names to begin with, and he said, well, everyone knows you were a thought before you met me.
2 people.
The boyfriend said that.
What the fuck?
I'll read that again.
For dating 2 different guys.
Yeah, for 2 people.
Harlot.
I asked him to explain how I was a thought before him, and he said, you know, messing with best friends.
He didn't know, though.
But also, it's not.
That doesn't matter.
Who gives a shit?
Who fucking cares?
You're not mature enough to be in a relationship. He then patted me on the shoulder and said that it's okay because I'm not who I was back then, and if he could get over my quote-unquote colorful past and quote-unquote thought mentalities to give me a chance, then I could get over Jessica's comments and give her another chance.
Yeah, be the better person here when I make fun of you, when she makes fun of you, and then she's sucking my dick, and then you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus.
I didn't say anything. I just got up, took the PS5 from the table, and left. He was pissed. He literally called me like 20 times, but I didn't care. I was so hurt that I took the bow off and took it straight to the store I got it from. They happily refunded it. I thought that was done, but Mike and all his friends, including Jessica, are berating me for being petty, and they're all saying I brought this on myself by making poor choices.
What?
I responded to Mike and told him that he deserves better than me, so find someone who wasn't a thought and get the PS5 from them because I returned it. He started screaming how I'm the biggest asshole for returning it and how I should be happy he ignored my colorful past.
Oh my God, doubling down too. What a smart guy. What a really cool, smart guy. Dude, hell yeah, dude.
I'm thinking maybe taking it back went too far. Am I the asshole? No.
No, that was the most awesome thing you can do. Fuck him.
Also, apparently there's an update. Let me see.
Oh, hell yeah. Because, like, also, like, fucking straight up, yeah, you know, I think if I give you a gift and you say that I earned that by being a slut, a harlot, a fucking
I mean,
whore,
I would mean it positively. But if I meant it negatively,
if I meant it negatively,
you can take it away.
Yeah. You know, if only of such a fucking thought like you, I would either take it back or suck it up, admit I lost $500 and smash it in front of you.
Yeah,
with a fucking sledgehammer.
Well, okay, that's kind of crazy.
No.
Okay.
No, it's not crazy enough.
All right.
Would have thought do this.
I feel like she did it in a very mature way.
She did it in a very mature way. She just got up, silently took it, and
was
left.
like, all right, you don't get a gift then.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's fucking great.
Nah, I want to go crazy. I want to go.
I mean, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Firstly, thank you all for the support. I really appreciate it, and I'm trying my best to respond to each of you. Turns out you guys are right, but we'll get into that. Firstly, I unblocked Mike this morning and called him to talk. After a few hours of arguing, I finally got the truth out of them. He said after I told him about my past, he was fine with it because it happened before him. Then he got curious about who Jake and Adam were. So he went digging on my Facebook friend list and didn't find Jake, but found Adam. He then condemned me for having an X on my social media page.
What the fuck? You're the one snooping.
Christ, this guy's so insecure.
Asshole, yeah.
I said I don't speak to the majority of people on my Facebook, but I wouldn't delete them, so I just won't engage. He said that in his eyes that was a red flag, so he went digging, and he found who he was looking for. He saw that Adam was well known and well liked by a lot of women because all the women liking and commenting on his posts, and by the cars and trips he posted prior, he knew that Adam had to be well off. He also admitted to knowing some of the women who were in Adam's comments.
Oh my god, what an insecure guy, dude. Holy shit.
He then tried digging into Adam's friend list, but it was hidden, so he asked Jessica to stalk his likes, comments, and posts for a Jake.
So he's fucking Jessica, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
why would she do that?
Yeah, why? What is she getting out of this?
Jesus Christ. Sure enough, they found Jake, saw that Jake drove an expensive car, and came to the conclusion that I only date men with money. Holy shit. The judgment.
This is such leaps in judgment and logic here, too. Like, this makes no fucking sense.
Note, Mike doesn't have money, so his entire analysis was dumb.
You know,
anyway,
I don't want to judge people for being poor. Fuck this guy.
Oh, fuck Mike. I asked him why he just didn't come to me, and he confessed that for a while he thought I was interested in Jake and Adam for money because that's what, quote unquote, women do.
Bitches be like, bitches be shopping.
He then said that him and Jessica brought this situation up to his guy friends, and they all agreed that this is how the situation went. I was dating Jake. He introduced me to Adam. I found out Adam had more money than Jake. I left Jake to sleep with Adam, then started dating him. I questioned why I would leave Adam if I was with him for money, and he said that he thought that was a lie, and Adam had to be the one to leave me.
Wow.
Ouch.
Just assuming that your partner's
Just
lying.
assuming the worst in your partner for no reason.
You shouldn't have been. You should have just left. Just fucking be a man, pussy up, and stop being such a pussy and fucking leave. If you don't walk around and be like, you know what? I know what you are.
I know what you are.
But I'm gonna allow it. So I can use it against you later.
Ouch. He then said that he contemplated breaking up with me over this for months, but as he got to know me, he slowly realized I am not that kind of person.
Anymore.
I told him that he's basically full of shit for dirtying my name with his friends. Then I asked him why he didn't clear up my name. He said whenever he brought me up, they all dismissed me as a gold digger, thought a woman who slept with men for money, and here's the kicker, probably still have some of that money saved. There's so many assumptions.
So many.
They came to the conclusion that I must be with Mike for some ulterior motive, but he was, quote unquote, too embarrassed to defend me. He also said that he was embarrassed every time I mentioned a male friend or tagged any guy on social media because they all teased him afterwards. Oh, so he's the cuck of the friend group. You ever, like, ladies, you ever, you hear about this?
You hear about this?
You ever date, because this has happened to me, you ever date a guy and then you meet his friends and you realize he's the worst one?
Yeah.
Not you, Josh. You're the best one.
Worst one.
But no, I straight up dated a guy and he was like, yeah, all my friends are hanging out. We're going to play Tekken. And we show up and all of his friends were cooler than him. And I was like, still, I like this guy, I guess. So fuck it, I'm with this
God
guy.
Damn it.
But he was like berating me for being bad at Tekken. And like, I chose the shitty characters because I like the big old panda
Tom
character.
And you were Greg.
Yeah. I was just like, but if Greg was like a socialite with everyone else, I got along with everyone else. And then he got so mad and they would be like, bro, fucking chill.
God.
Yeah,
I feel that. God damn, dude.
That's this guy. I remember him asking me to not like any other man's photos on social media and to not tag any guys, but I just thought it's because it made him uncomfortable. Not because his friends were silently stalking me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
After hearing all this, I decided to end things with Mike. I told him he's not a nice person and I can't trust him anymore, especially because he knew I was saving for months to afford the PS5. That sucks. And he allowed his friends to think that I got my money somewhere else.
Jesus Christ.
After ending it, I said, oh, by the way, have you ever slept with Jessica? He said no, but after she found Jake, she suggested that they hook up if he ever needs to get back at me in the future.
What?
What? I asked what she meant by getting back at me. He said she was certain I would cheat on him with a wealthier man if I found one. He then said that he gave me the truth after all these years, but I should forgive him and give him another chance. But I didn't.
Don't give him another. Fuck off.
I just thanked him for the good times, the memories, for dirtying my name, and then I hung up and blocked him again. Now I think I'll take another long break from the dating world. Thanks again, everyone.
Fair. Yeah.
Wow, you found the worst one.
Worst one.
That was the worst one.
That was the worst one, dude. I don't even know what to say other than fuck that guy.
Silly little dicks men with their big insecurities.
God
bless them.
Bro groups just straight up being like, oh yeah, fucking slept with two guys. They were friends. And they were rich.
And Jessica being a pass around Patty, I guess.
Yeah. God, yeah.
Fuck y'all.
I don't even. That's what a saga. What an epic.
Yeah.
Homer's got nothing on this, dude. Jesus. That was an odyssey, of course, dude. Jesus.
Yeah.
God, Succession, more like fucking that story from
exactly.
Reddit.com.
Fuck.
Jesus. Wow. Yikes. Yeah.
Big yikes.
Happy they're broken up.
Yeah, me too. What a shitty person.
What a fucking asshole, yeah. Not the asshole. Not the asshole.
I don't know where you're from.
All right, I got the final story of the night.
Let's go.
I got it. I got the final story.
Josh has it. I like doing this podcast with you.
I know. I like doing this podcast with you too. Thank you. Am I the asshole for refusing to cut a client's extremely long hair?
Let's fucking see.
Hold on.
Josh is here for the long hair boys.
I gotta defend the long hair people. That's what we are. We're long hair people.
Is this on Am I the Devil?
No, it wasn't.
Okay, so it's possible that this one's not an asshole though.
It's possible. It's possible. But let's hear him out. Let's hear him out.
You're so fabulous.
Thank you. I'm a hairstylist. Fine. Whatever. I'm a hairstylist. I had mom book her daughter in for a trim and color with me. I'm not their usual stylist. The stylist they usually go to is on holiday, and I was recommended to them by a friend. When the mom booked the trim and color in, she specified that her daughter had long hair, and I asked if that was okay for me to handle. The receptionist said yes because I have a lot of clients with waist-length hair.
Oh, wow.
Waist length is usually the longest hair I will cut. I have never had a client with longer hair than this. Due to issues with my knee, I can't kneel down for long, and I'm awaiting surgery.
All right, well.
When they turned up for the appointment, the daughter had her hair up in a bun, so I couldn't see the full length of her hair. The mom thanked me for being able to fit her daughter in. She said that what their usual stylist isn't available, it can be difficult to get her daughter an appointment due to her hair length. When the daughter sat in the chair, I asked her to take her hair down so I can brush through it before starting her ombre color. When she took her hair down, I noticed it was much longer than I expected. I asked her how long her hair was, and she said it was knee length. She brushed her hair back so that it was all going down the back of the chair, and it was well past the length I was comfortable cutting at.
Damn.
I would have to kneel down to color and cut her hair. I waved the mom over as I told the daughter to take off the gown. I apologized to the mom and told her that I would not be able to cut her daughter's hair due to its length. Mm-hmm. I explained that it was too long for me to cut as I could not kneel down to cut her hair.
Okay.
Understandably, the mom was upset that I was refusing to cut her daughter's hair. She demanded the booking fee back. I informed her that the £50 booking fee was non-refundable, and she would have been told this at the time of booking. She then demanded to speak to the manager of the salon. I told her that I would get her the owner.
Okay.
The owner of the salon did refund her the money.
Good.
She told me that I shouldn't have taken the booking if I couldn't cut hair that long.
Yeah, but you didn't know. It was the receptionist.
I told her that the length had never been specified to me. The receptionist was just told long, and that long hair in our area is usually no longer than waist length. She knows I can't kneel without being in pain. The mom has since been writing on the Facebook page of the salon, complaining that I refuse to cut her daughter's hair because I can't actually cut long hair. I feel that bad that the mom is upset about this, but at the same time, it was never specified how long her daughter's hair actually was. Am I the asshole refusing to cut extremely long hair?
No, this is just a shitty situation. This is like a disability situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're waiting surgery, you're hurt. It should be specified that you can't kneel down to cut hair.
Yeah, and like, I will say the receptionist, I think, is the only one that really like
that fucked up. But also, it's like, yeah, I mean, you should mention.
I think, yeah,
if your hair is so astronomically long.
Yeah, like I don't know, that's really crazy. Like
to just expect that shit.
Yeah, like knee length, I think you should tell someone. Yeah, straight up. Yeah,
like,
I think
okay, the hair is really long.
Waist
and it's,
length, I feel like you should say it's at the waist. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. That's a lot of fucking hair, especially if it's a color. Just to color every fucking part of the hair.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't want to fucking Jesus.
No, you gotta tell someone.
Yeah,
the mom should have been more upfront, and also I assume when specifying, "Hey, I can't kneel down because I got knee surgery,"
she should have immediately been like, "Okay, I understand." Oh,
well, I mean, like, don't go on Facebook and claim that it's because she can't cut hair.
Yeah,
you know, the mom is probably like, "Oh, that was a lie." You know, which is shitty and ableist. So.
Oh yeah, so yeah, the mom's made herself the asshole doing that. You know,
no, yeah, this sounds like a shitty salon.
Yeah.
Because the receptionist also wasn't trained to ask, how long is the hair?
True. Like, I don't know. That should be a pretty big question when asked, and like
I feel like that's a normal question. Yeah. But I don't know. It's like it was some fuck ups, but also it's just like a shitty situation all around. It should be treated as like, okay, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm glad the mom got the money back because it would be shitty.
It would be shitty, yeah, but like, damn.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But also the stylist is out that time.
Yeah, so like, I don't know, like.
Yeah.
Not shit. I don't know.
Just terrible all around.
New rule: no hair longer than waist.
Yeah.
All right. I'm dictator now.
You can't
if it goes to if it goes past the waist, executed.
That sucks. Man, that fucking sucks.
That just sucks all around. But yeah, not the asshole.
No, mom is for complaining like that.
Yeah, I just had to do it because it was long hair. I thought I would have to defend
the long hair people.
All right, guys.
Usually, I'm on the side of stylists, though. Guys. 9 times out of 10, his people are crazy.
But for the sake of argument, just kneel.
I mean, though sometimes, like there are some stylists, especially for like people that require like black hair types.
Oh yeah.
Hairstylists have gotten kind of crazy from what I've seen online. I don't know. I'm white, obviously, so I don't know from personal experience. But like they'll be like your hair needs to be already braided, or your hair needs to be already like this, blah blah blah. Like I won't do hair that's this, and it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And I know it's harder than just like cutting hair. You know what I mean?
I get you.
Because you have to do all the styling and all the braiding and everything. But like, bruh.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
You know what I mean? If it's harder, then you're expecting, you know, your clients to do more work and also pay you more money.
Yeah.
It's just not right. I don't know.
Nah, I get you. Solved it, though. That's our show, baby.
It is.
Sarah.
Yeah.
Plugs? Question mark? You have any? Do question mark? Plugs? No plugs?
No bitches? You can follow me on Twitter at thatsoheron, THATSOHEERON. That's THATSOHEERON. And I'm also on TikTok and Tumblr and Instagram, and that's it.
Joshua Chinland on Twitter, a guy nicknamed JC on Twitch, even though I'm not streaming currently. Mm-hmm. Still go over there and sub. Do it.
Fucking do it.
Prime sub. Mm-hmm. What's Bezos doing with that money? Fucking nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Give it to your favorite podcaster. Podcast will save this on Instagram and Facebook. APWSTR Productions on YouTube. A podcast saves relationship on all podcasting platforms. Mm-hmm. APWSTR on Twitter. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the gosh darn bell if you're watching on YouTube, and rate us 5 stars on Apple, Spotify, and on Apple and podcasts.
We're both tired.
I'm very tired. We gotta eat.
We should eat.
We should go eat. But yeah, that's our show. We've recorded for an hour and 4 hours, 10 minutes, I think.
think so.
And Matt Damon will be out hopefully around sometime this week. So make sure you get your free 7-day trial to the Patreon. And you get access to that as well as all the other content.
Yeah.
All right. Have a great night, everybody. Good, beautiful day, good night, whatever you happen to be in. Bye. All right, we gotta do the outro and then the intro.
I love you so much.
I love you too. Where is that coming from?
I don't know. I've just been sitting here for 4 hours and I'm like, I like doing this with you.
This is good. Yeah, it's a good show.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like the show.
And for the past 4 hours, I've been like, are the TikToks gonna do well?
Are the TikToks
Where's the money? Are we gonna earn money this week? Abort. Where's my story? I don't know where anything is.
Did you take your ADHD medicine?
4 in the fucking morning because I forgot.